Well, it was good meeting you two. Thanks for the warning. And if you're going to do anything to those two gentlemen who were back in Valentine, by all means, you have my blessing. So,
All right.
All right.
Well,
Yeah, thanks for letting us know, friend.
no problem. You two stay safe.
you as well,
You
Mr.
too.
Jesse.
Well, that went well.
They don't mind, but
Guess they just left and looped right back around.
Howdy again.
hey,
Hey.
you Ernest, you didn't happen to see someone getting walked at gunpoint or anything by chance?
No. You didn't happen to see the Lyles around here by any chance, did you?
I saw one of them in Valentine.
Okay. Well, I get the feeling they're gonna finish Angus's job. So,
Sorry to hear that.
Why is that?
I, in desperation as to not get killed by Angus, I gave him everything I know about them.
Oh,
Yeah. As far as I know, they're not gonna be too happy about that.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine so.
you're gonna have to change the way you look, Ernest.
Yeah, can you grow a beard? I'd start growing one out if you can.
Yeah.
Maybe I should. Well, I've kind of accepted that either way. I was a dead man.
I was a dead man once too, and here
Yeah.
I am, still happily alive. You
Yep.
might find your way out of it. You just gotta play your cards right.
Did you
Maybe,
were you in Valentine just now? I'm guessing not, because the Lyles are
No.
definitely around there. Okay.
no, I wasn't. I was up by Calta.
Hey, you probably won't see them up there unless they're really looking for you.
Yeah.
That's why I was up there.
But you should consider getting the disguise, as long as you plan on being around civilization, which I'd imagine so. You got friends around.
Yeah, I'd much rather be around civilization than out in the wild.
Mm-hmm. I know we have our differences, Ernest, but just be careful, right? And there are men that have been doing some crazy stuff recently. Two fellas that dress very
You got
vibrantly.
names?
What'd you say?
You got names? The names, do you have it?
Not real sure on that one.
The guy gave us half a name, but I don't know if I really trust him. So.
Yeah.
Two guys, they wear these fancy suits, one in red and one in black, and they're the biggest assholes you'll ever meet in your entire life.
Oh yeah.
Do they both wear bowler hats?
They
Mm,
bowler hats?
one of them may have had one, but the other was not wearing a hat at all.
Yeah, I ran into a few fancy-looking assholes a while back. British guys.
That sounds like them.
That's it. Did they walk right up to you and tell you to fuck yourself? 'Cause that's what
Trying
they've
to
been
make
doing to everyone else.
trying to make my friend cook them dinner. So
Ah,
wasn't too happy about that.
Yeah, it sounds about right. That was probably them.
yeah, it sounds like them.
Yep.
Those are fellas that you don't want to even mess with at all. Especially in your circumstances. If you see them, I would go the other direction, because they are not, they're not much for talking.
Well, if I see him, I'll definitely walk the other way. Unless the Lyles are in the other way, in which case I'll lead the Lyles right to him, because I'm pretty sure the Lyles don't like him either.
That's actually a good idea.
There you go.
I kind of like that line of thinking, Ernest. Very good.
Well, good luck with whatever you're doing.
You too.
You as
Ernest.
well.
Stay safe out there.
Thanks.
Get a disguise though,
Yeah.
as soon as possible.
Will do.
Poor guy.
Yeah, he didn't really And this is why I wasn't really for what happens with him.
I don't think he really deserves it.
No, it was a bit much, but he's definitely gonna be in trouble now. And that's why I'm staying out of it.
Yeah, I'd say that's for the best. Great. Well, now if the Lyles know all that shit too, I'm sure that won't help stop the ever-looming war that's going to happen between them and you guys.
Yeah.
Especially once the distillation starts a-rolling.
So what's the plan? It sounds like these guys are back in Valentine. Do we just...
It's just the two of us. I don't know. They're, I think we could go and mess with them some more, but honestly, it seems like we could keep tabs on them. We could...
Should we still... Maybe we should still go check on the Wapiti and make sure no one's missing, though.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. We got distracted by Jesse and Ernest.
Yeah, we gotta check. Maybe they'll have some more information, or they'll be fine and tell us to leave. Either way, it's good for us to know.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
what is going on? Scramble, is it just a snake?
Snake, probably. Yeah, this is a tough question on what to do. Ironically enough, it just so happens to be the day where these guys are stirring all kind of shit in Valentine, and there doesn't seem to be a single deputy around.
Nope.
Normally they're sitting around in Valentine with their thumb up their ass, waiting for something to happen, and today's the day. I mean, we had a small shootout there, and no one even batted an eye.
I know, no one appeared. That's disgusting, B. Why would you
But,
ask
I don't
me
know,
that?
maybe let
So
Milano
gross.
might be worth it. Seeing as, well, one of the Wapiti is a sheriff and everything.
Yeah, that's a bold move on their part. I wonder if they're just unaware.
They're probably unaware. But clearly, like I said, these guys are working for someone.
Yeah, I think you're right. I turn the HUD off sometimes.
Try and stir
And then,
shit
yeah,
with
the bars
Wapiti,
cover it.
probably hoping that they'll do something after they lose their land, or they're going to try and kill them all themselves or force them into moving. I don't know what their real plan is, but
We should also probably tell them what that Jesse fella said, that they were talking all kinds of awfulness in town.
yeah, we'll let them know. They'd probably like to hear that. They might even be able to go to the government themselves.
Yeah, at this point. But yeah, B, they have a /HUD option on Wild West RP where you can turn off the HUD. So I try to do that, and then I try to keep these bars up to cover any extra crap.
They said this: whoever hired them couldn't have picked two bigger assholes to do this job.
Yeah, they're terrible, terrible people.
They're gonna get themselves lynched at this point. That's all I can say. I mean, they've pissed off just about every single person in the state already. I don't know what their game plan is.
Yeah, it's almost like they don't have one.
Yeah, it would seem that way.
I'm guessing that the Wapiti have been just staying up at their res now. Oh, here they come.
I hope so.
Somebody's coming. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, so we got some information for you, and we also wanted to check, because we saw what looked like, what did it look like, Spike?
I could have sworn I saw someone walking, maybe a couple people walking along the ridgeline back there with their hands up, past the railroad tracks. Barry and I tried to see if we could find them again, but it might have just been a trick of my eye. But are you all right? Do you?
Yes, we're fine.
Okay.
Everyone's accounted for? Okay.
Yeah. Is when you said this, you mean like across the Bacchus Bridge?
Not across the bridge. Well, it was on the other side of the tracks, but Barry and I were going to check telegrams, and I thought I saw out of the corner of my eye people that looked like they were being led as prisoners with their hands up. We got kind of worried.
Like, so like right past Bacchus.
Yeah, kind of. We
Yeah.
didn't see anything though, and this was already about 15 minutes ago.
Exactly. But also we heard that the two men are in Valentine and loudly and proudly telling people that they plan on earning your res and building oil rigs on it
Yeah.
in
some-
Valentine right
Some
now.
bigwig hired him to clear you guys out of there.
Fantastic. Yeah, this is what they said to us. They're gonna build oil rigs and burn us all alive, which is why we, one of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me talk to Crow real quick about this.
Of course. Hello, Mr. Koali.
Hello? Hello.
How are you?
Not too bad. Very tired, but not too bad. How about you?
I'm doing all right. Better than I have been for a while.
Oh.
Things are getting better.
That's good. That's good.
Did he say that Michi Kinikawa was up there? Did he say?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. He's somewhere around there. Yeah, Crow.
Where did Shadow go?
He went to talk to.
Talk to Crow. Yeah, quickly
Oh,
about those about those men that
oh,
want to burn
I see.
down the reservation.
Barry, maybe later we can go to the moon pool. Moonstone pool.
Yeah, of course.
I'm also planning to go get willow bark soon.
Oh, really?
Yes, for my joints.
Your joints?
Yeah, I'm hurting everywhere.
Was that from when you fell?
No, it's been like this for a few weeks. It feels like my body is stretching, like being pulled.
Oof. Sorry to hear
Oh.
that.
That's
I've been told it could be growing pains.
wait. That's a thing you can actually feel.
I guess so. That's what one of the doctors I met today said. Sometimes if you grow so much, you could feel it
Wow,
because it happens so quickly.
I didn't know that.
But I mean, I'm 16, so I thought maybe I'm done. But I did not eat, and I was not healthy at the boarding school. But now I am healthier, so maybe things are changing.
Maybe. Could be that. Very well could be.
I eat better and more at the lake than I did at the school. And I get more exercise now.
When you're not
So
falling
true.
down the rockside cliffs and stuff. Right?
Oh.
So are you heading to Valentine?
Yes, we were. I was gonna show her a spot to shoot her bow.
Yes.
Boy, she just gave me the scariest look I've ever seen.
Now you know.
Fierce.
I am fierce.
Yes, indeed.
Well, glad to hear that they're all accounted for.
Yeah. Maybe
Are you two running a organization, like a private detective organization?
I am. Barry has been helping me quite a bit though. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
you can say
learning
that.
from him.
I know someone that might want to join, but I forgot their name.
well, if you remember it, you send me a telegram. And let me know. Tell
I
me to
will.
come find me. Could always use more people to help out. I had a partner. I haven't seen him around in a long time, though. Hopefully I will soon.
This is I like this group a lot. They're amazing role players.
All right.
Kind of worried about the fact that Michi Kinikawa and I think maybe
All right,
Matea
Barry. Well,
are up there by themselves.
we'll, I don't know. Head back to Valentine. I don't know. I think it'll just cause more issues with those men, and
Yeah.
I kind of think it should be up to the Wapiti to deal with them.
Yeah, it sounds like at this point they're criminals to the Wapiti, and I'm sure that when the time comes, I'm guessing they'll deal with them the way that they'd like. Which
I
I've
agree.
seen them deal with someone that is violent towards them. They do give them a trial and all that. They do have trials, but when you, well, what I saw was a man was found guilty and was executed. Just like how we handle things, just it was a different kind of execution.
How'd they execute him?
In a fire.
The hell of a way to go.
Sure is.
Pretty awful, but probably well deserved.
Yeah, I'm liking it too, Jules. It's been fun. Just kind of letting it happen.
It's not much different than a hanging that doesn't break your neck, though.
Right? Yeah, I was thinking that
Close.
same thing. Wow, this Swordfish is just climbing that.
Yeah,
Ridge.
he's got a mind of his own. I'm telling you, those turkey men.
You just call him Turkey Man?
Yeah, turkey men.
Oh.
I think I heard Tribble say that once.
He says a lot of things.
Yeah, he sure does.
I haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah, he hasn't been around much. Well, you know him. He does his own thing.
Yep, I think he and Danny get into some stuff, you know, like things that they don't want us to get involved in because it's probably too much.
Oh, definitely. Plus, he might be trying to keep his nose clean for a little bit. He was telling me he wants to be a bounty hunter once that licensing opens up.
Oh my god, are you guys fighting again?
Which I
Oh
think
god.
I'm trying to do the same once I can apply that license. And
Someone told me that I should do that too. But I don't have your instinct, not yet.
well, if I get a license, Barry, and you want to come along and ride with it, maybe you, me, and Tribble could be a bounty hunting trio or something like that.
Yeah, that could be fun. Well, somebody's coming.
That's strange.
Oh, have you guys seen my brother?
No, I don't think so. You know which way he went?
I think he's at the box station, but I feel like you guys would have ran into him.
Oh, we didn't see any horses hitched there, but maybe I wasn't paying attention. Jack, did you see any horses?
No. I'd say that I did. Are you talking to this horse?
Wait, what?
Is there a man on this horse?
There is a man on that horse.
I cannot see him. Hello.
There is definitely a man sitting on that horse.
Are you serious?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's invisible for me.
Oh boy, that's weird.
I don't know
Mr.
if
Valentine, Barry,
Hey,
How are
Wes. How you
how are
doing?
you faring? How are you faring these days?
Oh, we're all right.
I'm doing better, but how about you?
Me, I'm doing just fine.
That's good.
Got a good night's sleep. got a bit shit-faced in the road, so I hugged the pillow real tight, you know?
Oh yeah.
Look,
Sometimes you
we're
just
in a-
gotta get shit faced.
I sent you a telegram, actually. You should probably read it. It's for another time, but, we really need to go find Ernest. He could be in a little bit of trouble. You know, I think you know.
Really?
Oh.
What happened?
Nothing. Just, want to look out for him. Could you tell me where you saw him last? Was that at Bacchus when you were talking to him?
It was just when Miss Ellie was there.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I got a telegram that he was at Bacchus, so that's why I'm thinking he is.
Hmm.
We just came from the reservation, but didn't see him. So
Okay. Well, if you do see him, could you please, let me know?
yeah, we'll do.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, by the way, you should look out for there's these two guys dressed real fancy, assholes.
The
They were just in
Englishmen?
Valentine.
Yeah,
Yep.
Englishmen.
Yep,
Mr. Felix and Allen.
Yeah, we might have
Felix.
gotten a gunfight with them.
Yeah.
earlier.
Good. Hope you killed him.
I wish we killed them.
Yeah,
Goddamn
they've been
bastards.
in gunfight quite a few times. One of them got burnt to
I'm gonna go search for my
Oh,
brother.
they're definitely looking for Ernest.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
fire arrows. So,
Oh shit.
Yeah, one of them tried to order Ellie here to cook him dinner.
Oh, that's
Assholes.
that's enough.
Fucking assholes.
They're gonna get
Well, they got
themselves
what they
killed.
deserve.
Well, they were fighting a friend of mine, and I ran upstairs, and it was a 2-on-1, so I jumped in, and then it led to a gunfight.
Good.
these people are supposedly trying to buy the oil company, so good luck
Yep.
with that, making so many enemies.
Exactly. They got daddy's money. That's what they have.
Oh, is that what they're doing? That's what they keep
Yeah.
threatening to do to the Wapiti. They keep saying they're gonna burn down their teepees and build oil rigs up there.
Yep, that's why they're here, for oil.
Assholes.
Keep calling us filthy Americans and whatnot.
Oh yeah, they were saying that in town as well.
Yeah, they're sending they got sent by their daddy to go collect some oil.
I'm gonna go check on...
I'm sorry, we're in a big hurry, so you fellas
Alright.
take care. Please
Alright.
read that telegram.
I'll check on it. You be careful, all right?
Yeah, you too. Thanks.
Be safe.
Bye bye.
Barry, who was on the white horse?
It was one of the Lyles. I don't know which one. I don't know him well enough.
Yeah, well, apparently he can turn invisible, so
That's upsetting.
that might be a me problem though, because I'm the only one who couldn't see him. But it's weird that I could see everyone else, huh?
Yeah. That is You alright? Did you eat too much of that ginseng?
Maybe I did. Maybe that's what did it.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You only eat a part of the roots. You
I
don't
only had one, and I felt amazing afterwards. But
Wait, did you have one entire piece of it, or did you just eat one bit of the
I
root?
had one entire piece of it. You just only eat a little bit of the
yeah,
root at a
don't
time.
you don't eat the whole. No, that's too much. There's somebody over to the right. I think we're okay though.
Well, Ernest is fucked.
Yep. Wasn't gonna be a part of that. Let him get his chance to live for at least a day, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I didn't say much, considering I couldn't see the man on that horse.
Yeah,
Did something fucking stupid there.
that's why I dropped the jack thing.
Yeah. Thank you.
Had to redeem myself after earlier.
Yeah.
So the
They
roleplay
know my real
D20
name,
points
right,
thing.
Don't they? I think they do.
That is if you
They
want
still
to.
call me Jack and shit, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure they know who I am.
I
don't
bet they
know.
do. Yeah.
You guys have had some run-ins with them before, I'm sure. Sure, Gus and Wes and them probably mentioned my name. You might have too, even. Not that I really care, but
I don't know.
they always, whenever they run into me in town and say hello, Mr. Valentine, they always.
I'll finish my
I can't tell
sentence
if
here. in a
they're
sec.
egging me on, but that's also just the Damones for you. So
They just kind of are like that. But
yeah, I know that I can never tell what they're thinking. It's a good skill of theirs.
I don't think it's a skill. I think it's just how they are. It's just naturally suspicious people.
Yeah, maybe.
So the
not-
roleplay D20
They're not
affects
too bright either.
what's
though,
happening.
so-
Like if you want,
I'll never forget that day when
if there's
I
a
first met
situation where
someone
you're
who was
like, I
standing
want
there
Barry to fail,
Valentine, and I was
or I want to
still
inspire this situation to
trying to pretend that I was
more
actually Jack
intense,
Valentine.
like
They walked
rolling
right
the
up to us and
D20
asked
if
us
it's
about the
high
Lyles, Daffy, and the Flanagans.
could have adverse effects, equally so if they're really low. I hear wolves.
Oh.
Here they come. Oh, shit. Ah. Gun fell out of my hand. Ah.
Good though? You alright?
Yeah, he just scratched me up a bit.
Thought he almost had you there.
Thought so too.
Whew. I love it up here.
It's great. It's great time to
These
be.
wolves are the best defense.
Great
the
time to be
PD could
alive
ever
up
ask
here.
for. Yeah, do we gotta get you to a doctor, Barry?
Probably. Where's Scramble Shanks? Scramble! No, like the question is, do we go to Valentine, because those guys are gonna probably be there, and if they see me wounded like this, they're gonna take advantage of it.
Let's go to Rhodes. Let's.
Right.
I know it's a harder ride for you, Barry.
Yep.
We'll head to Rhodes. We'll probably have to telegram.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking. Barry got
Granted-
fucked up.
We can't really fight them unless we're at full strength. But granted, I'm sure anyone in Valentine would probably back us up. But let's
Yeah,
just
at
be
this
safe.
point. Yeah. Or our luck, we would go there and it'd be just them, and they'd see me like this, and that would be that.
Yeah, you bleeding bad, Barry? I got some bandages. Why don't I bandage
Yeah,
you up
yeah,
real quick
yeah.
so you don't pass out?
Yeah.
Fuck, this is a dangerous place to be though.
Let's go up on over the hill, maybe.
Yeah.
Chat, can you roll a d20 for me, please? Nine. Uh-oh. Shay keeping up her pattern. Got a 14. Okay. Okay. Got a 9 and a
Where'd they
14.
get you, Barry?
My arms are pretty shredded up.
Your arms? All right, here. Okay, for starters, maybe you should take that vest off, you think?
Yeah, yep.
Okay, this is gonna sting,
Okay.
so you know. Okay.
Yep.
I got this is bourbon. This'll at least partially disinfect it, okay?
All right. All right. That was a roll to see if he passes out, so he doesn't pass out this time.
Okay, here we go. Pouring right now.
Oh God. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, Scramble Shanks, you know it hurts. Don't. He's making fun of me.
All right. Okay. Now, here, let me take this towel and I'll wipe up some of the blood and the bourbon then.
Yep. It's a weird smell, you know, blood mixed with bourbon.
Yep, it sure is. Okay. And then,
They can't be,
okay, I'm just gonna take
unfortunately.
these bandages. Hold your arms out to the side just so I can do this. Yeah. Thank you, Barry.
All right. Yeah, they knocked that gun right out of my hands. I forgot that I.
There you go.
Ah,
There we
yep,
go. Yep. Okay, that should at least keep you together as we keep going.
Yeah.
Here. Oh, by the way. I pass this over to you. This will help with the pain a little bit. There you are.
Well, thanks. Yeah, this has definitely helped. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? There it is. Oh, this is the good stuff.
Yep, sure is. That's why I keep it on me. Cheapest and easiest anesthetic you can get your hands on.
Here, there's still some left. All right. To the roads?
Yep. Perfect. All right, let's not run into this other wolf pack that hangs around here.
Yeah, I will not make it, I don't think. If that happens. I'll just, maybe Scramble Shanks will just run fast. Oh, he was drinking some bourbon.
No, the other day when I was going into Valentine, like right at the entrance of the town, I got attacked by 3 timber wolves.
Yeah, they must have been chasing someone. Yeah, like if Barry's sewing something, I point real fast, like he's
I'm
sewing.
surprised they didn't get finished off. I guess they must have gone pretty far into town, which I didn't realize they did typically.
There was a day that I was in Valentine that one wolf went around and killed all the people in the saloon and around the streets.
Oh my god, are you serious?
I'm serious. It was a bloodbath.
They went in and somehow there were 3 deer in the bank.
My god.
That's not like the wolf though.
There was a... Hold on a second. I should probably get a substantial weapon just in case.
Yeah. We'll ride past. Maybe we won't keep it to a trot when we go by. We can also go up along the ridge line so they don't see us. I'll leave that up to you though.
There's a bow now. All right. Yeah, let's take it discreetly around there.
Yeah. Go kind of past the cemetery through there. Also, I'm curious as to what that letter from the Damones has to say.
Yeah, me too. I kind of wonder if it's related to Ernest.
I'm guessing it is.
I wonder if he saw. I'm gonna assume that whoever sent the telegram from Bacchus saw us talking to him. So they probably know that we're lying.
Yeah, probably. I don't think they'll hold it against us too bad. They probably know we just don't want the poor guy dead.
Yeah, probably not. That's a good point, B. This is gonna be a long ride.
Wonder where Ellie Mae falls in that whole thing. Clearly,
She's riding with them.
he is riding with him. I don't know. Seems. I imagine it's reluctant, though. Probably trying to save her own skin, I know, but he was meeting up with them like that. I can't imagine she wants him to meet that fate.
Right. It also, it may have been a test to see where I stood, you know?
Potentially.
Yeah,
let's ride slow. Or do you want to go fast?
No,
Yeah,
I don't.
Pass out soon.
I think
I'm
like
gonna leave it up
this.
to you. Fast or slow? What do you think?
This is about as fast as I want to go right here.
Okay, we'll go nice and slow for you then. Yeah, it's the tough decision you got to make: is how fast can I go versus how long is it going to take? Now I'm just worried we're not going to be able to get a doctor for you.
Yeah, that would not be good. I might have to start doing some stitching on myself, which I've never done before. And it's a lot different than stitching somebody else up. This could be a real mess.
I've done some stitches on myself before. They're I'm not good at it though. In fact, I'm quite terrible at it. That's why I'm. Oh yeah, keep picking. My horse is just faster than yours. Makes it tough. You lead the way.
Yeah, Scramble's just old.
How old is Scramble anyway?
That's a good question. He won't tell me. But he was old when I found him, and real old. They were gonna finish him off, kill him at the stockyard, and broke him out of there.
Oh, wow. Well, Barry, maybe a life on the run is kind of in your blood.
Ugh.
You went and stole a horse, Barry. I mean, a horse thief. I can't think of any more egregious crime on Earth. Even if it was one that was going to be... I mean...
Wait, are you serious? I
No.
can't tell. I'm almost gonna pass out right now. You're being sarcastic, right?
I'm being sarcastic, Barry.
Okay, good. Yeah, I didn't want to see him die.
No, that's a pretty... If you're going to steal something, that's about the most noble way you could do it, I'm going to say.
At the time, it felt like we had a kinship, you know? I had had enough of the orphanage, and I'd already at that point been a part of a couple of families, and they just kept sending me back because they had their own issues. You know, a lot of people that adopt, they don't think about what it's like to have a kid, and then when they have one, they realize they don't want a kid. And so they just put you back on the shelf. Like
It's a pretty messed up thing to do to someone.
yeah.
I mean, just saying you're going to adopt this kid and just kicking him to the curb when you're done with him, like it's like you bought him at the store and it didn't work or something.
The thing is, out there in Westchester, there's a lot of wealthier people, and some of them are older, and they decide that they want to see what it's like to have a kid. They want an heir, and they don't realize what it's like to raise a kid, how hard it is.
A lot of
And
them probably have a bit of a savior complex too. They want to feel good because they
Oh, yeah.
tried to change this kid's life. And then at the end of the day, once that initial burst of whatever from helping someone wears off, they don't want to
Chat,
deal with the
can I
rest
get
of
another
it,
D20,
the next
please?
18 years of whatever decision they've made.
That's exactly right.
Well, that's because they're assholes. But no matter what I found, rich or poor, anyone can be an asshole.
That is true. That is very true.
I've met rich men that would give you the coat right off their back and expect nothing in return, and I've met poor people who do the same. I guess it means more when it's coming from the poor man, but still some selfless rich people out there.
I don't think many of them are here, though. Not in this state.
Not around. Well, you're right about that. I'll tell you what, if I could meet the guy who runs that oil company, I got a bullet with his name on it.
Me too. I think I know who it is.
I think it's Cornwall.
I think it's Cornwall.
I would imagine so.
He's got his hands in everything around here. Him and his men. Could be Rogers and Talbot, too. They might be trying to make moves. You know, I was thinking, wouldn't it be interesting if someone were to find a way to pit the three of them against one another? You know, make them think that they're, trying to edge one another out?
That would be interesting.
I don't know how to do it, but I'm gonna figure it out one day. There's a friend of mine, a dear friend of mine that I want to help. And I wanted to do it in a way that she'll be alright with. And I think she might be okay with that.
Well, it'd be an interesting way to do it. I'd love to help you out with something like that. It sounds like quite the challenge.
Yeah.
Come up with an idea. You let me know. Maybe I'll know what I think and whether I want to tag along for that. See, you're thinking like a good investigative mind, Barry. I like that.
It's getting there. I just need to remember the nod.
Oh. You all right, Barry? Come on. Barry, you all right? You hanging in there? All right, Barry. Let me see. Please let me have my rope on my horse. Hey, hey, pal. Can you help me out? My friend just got real hurt right here. I don't have a rope or anything. Can you, tie him up for me and we can bring him into town? I need to get a doctor for him.
Oh, you just got a doctor. Let's see.
Oh, thank God.
He has bandages over his arms and wolf bites along his shoulder.
What exactly happened?
We got attacked by a couple of wolves a while ago. I did my best to... I can't really stitch them up or anything or fix them too much, so I just poured some bourbon on them and wiped them off and cleaned them up a bit and bandaged them up. We were trying to get out here to a doctor, though. Some people have been giving us trouble out in Valentine, so we didn't feel safe out there. Thought we'd come out to Rhodes.
What type of people in Valentine were giving you trouble?
Couple of British assholes that claim they're trying to kick the Wapiti off their land to set up oil rigs or something there. They've been mouthing off to just about every single person in Valentine all day long. And, well, earlier they started attacking one of our friends, so we got in a bit of a gunfight with them, and they've been sticking around since. We don't really want any trouble.
I'll head up there after this.
Yeah, I'd be careful. They're looking to pick fights with just about anyone they can.
Alright. Gonna have to stitch a few of these up. You did a pretty good job cleaning it up and everything, so...
Thank you.
Alright.
I did my best.
Come on, Barry. Get it together. Can't die like this. You got so much to do. You're stronger than this. You've been through worse than this.
Wow, Doc, you're doing this like clockwork. How long you been a doctor?
39 years.
Wow. Yeah, no wonder.
Come on, Barry.
I had to do this while holding in my own guts before, so
Guys,
this ain't nothing new.
Can I get
Holy
a D20,
shit.
please?
Yeah, I've tried stitching myself up a couple times. That was just clean shots through the arm and stuff like that. Typically, try to get to a doctor before I can, and I always fuck it up some way. I'm covered in scars. I haven't killed myself yet, though, so guess I got that going for me.
Cal with that save.
Alright. Yeah, honestly, the stitchers are the easiest part, honestly. It's digging bullets out. It's hard. I'm happy I still got my pinky finger.
Yeah. Harry, you all right?
Yeah, I think so. What happens?
You passed out. I guess you lost a little too much blood or something.
Oh, who's this?
This is a doctor. You wouldn't believe it. Right when you passed out, he just so happened to be passing by. Looks like we got lucky. We would have just missed him.
Yeah, Tobias Redwood. Pleasure to meet you both.
Oh,
Pleasure to meet you.
nice to
Jack
meet you, Mr.
Valentine.
Redwood. I actually heard your name before. One of the fellas from Wapiti said he likes to work shoulder to shoulder with you. He's said you're one of the few people that he can do that with.
Yeah, it's Dr. Mateo, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
That's my brother.
Brother. Wow. Huh.
Well, adopted. I tend to pick up new family members wherever I go, so
Interesting.
Sound like
sure beats hell and not have my own, so
he must be a good man then.
sometimes, as long as I'm not in a bad mood or having a flashback.
Flashback. Like you fighting a war or something?
Big war. Civil war.
Civil War. Grandpappy fought in that one.
Yeah. That was a whole 4 years of fucking hell.
I'm sure.
Wow, you do good work. I've never seen such clean stitch work before.
Oh. Do my best. Never had any actual proper training, just the books my great-great-grandpappy left behind for the family, and the urgency of gunshots and cannon fire.
Uh-oh. What's he doing?
Oh, God. Hey, get out of here.
Don't worry, I got this.
Get the hell out of here. All right.
That
we're
guy.
fine.
Is it okay if I sit up?
Yeah, you should be fine now.
All right. Thank you very much, Doc.
Yeah, thank you. How much do I owe you?
Nothing. I do this pro bono.
Oh, thank you. Well, no wonder everybody wants to be a part of your family. You're like a saint, aren't you?
Very far from it. I just care about the people. And the state is my new home, and anyone living here, as long as they have good intentions, can come to my door. If you boys ever need, there's Pleasance a little bit up the road from Rhodes, called Pleasance.
I've seen the place.
Yeah, it's a little bit run down. I'm trying to fix it up. There's a house on top of the hill. If you ever need emergency medical care and you can't find a doctor, you can try and find me there.
All right, will do.
That's good to know. I actually heard about that. So you're the one that's trying to get Pleasance back up and running.
Yes, sir.
Say, what happened there originally?
A massacre. About a month after the hamlet was erected, people moved in. There was a massacre. Nobody knows exactly what happened. No one knows who did it. The only thing we know is most of the town died, and only one person survived long enough to board the place up, lay down the gravestones, and most likely wander off in the swamp to die alone.
Good Lord.
It's awful.
That's the unfriendly truth of the place. New Alexandria was not always a bustling state of hope and new opportunities. War left this place pretty run down, and a lot of people struggled to make it.
Yeah, I can see that. Even the rich got hit pretty hard. There's that abandoned manor with a Shady Bell or whatever it is.
Yep.
Because they didn't make it like the Braithwaites or the Liga Hall family did they?
Nah, and they would have kept on going the way they were going, Rhodes probably would have been looking a lot like Saint Denis right now.
I think you're right about that. War probably put a big halt to that, though.
Yeah, I don't know if you boys know, right next to Rhodes is one of the most famous battlefields in New Alexandria. Battle of Scarlet Meadows.
Yeah, I've seen that.
A lot of good men died there.
Sure.
You know,
Anyway.
You know that church there, the rundown one?
Yep.
I don't know if they're still there anymore, but there used to be a bunch of men that called themselves the Church of St. Francis.
Yeah, St. Francis cult. Yeah, those assholes.
Yeah, desecrating that place. It's a damn shame.
Be honest, I haven't seen them around as of late. And if I do, I'll make sure I shove my shotgun up their ass and pull the trigger.
Well,
What I like to hear.
I'll tell you this much. Myself and my friends managed to wrangle I think their leader and a couple others, and they got sent to Sisika. But I haven't heard from them since, so maybe they finally gave up.
Maybe. Can only hope.
Can only hope.
This place has enough problems without any psychotic fanatics going at it.
You don't think there's any chance that they may have been a part of what happened in Pleasance, seeing as it's pretty close by? Or at least part of the...
It's a possibility, but I don't think so. At most, I think they might have been copycats, as it were. I know there was a lot of mystery around Massacre and rumors of a cult or a curse in Pleasance kind of circulates around. You can hear some of the yokels still talking about it in Valentine. So that's why some of the buildings have plague and ill with sin written on them.
That's what I was thinking. I saw that same writing, and they were who I immediately thought of.
Yeah, you and I both. I actually moved in there right as they were kind of winding down, so I'd heard about them, and then honestly, I kind of started taunting them a little bit. I used to hang a sign after I repaired the actual sign to Pleasance. I hung a little side note on it, saying sorry for the mess, we're under renovation, all that, and then at the bottom of it, I said, we fear no man that dare calls us sinner. I tried to taunt him out, but didn't work. Maybe I scared him off, who knows?
Pretty ballsy. I like your style, Doc.
Yeah, me too.
Well, at the time, I didn't really have much to lose. Nowadays, I'm a bit more cautious, but still pretty brazen with it. I'm always running towards the gunshots, not away.
Well, it's a hell of a thing to do, Doc. And I appreciate what you've done here. Do I need to do anything in particular?
Nah, just keep it clean. I suggest change the bandages when you wake up in the morning, maybe sometime before dinner, just to get that daily mess out of the way. If any of the stitches pop clear, check for bleeding first. If there's bleeding, that means the wound hasn't sealed shut yet, so go find a doctor and they'll restitch it. You can also find Bobby Ferguson. He's one of my students. He can help you out with some stitching, as well as if she's around, Carmichael. No, wait, that's not her last name. That's the company name. Carmen. I actually don't even know her last name, honestly. Yeah. Oh, Winchester. That's right. Carmen Winchester. Right. She's an acquaintance of mine. She does pretty good work as well.
All right. I'll keep that in mind. And
and this isn't me talking shit about them. It's more of a just warning for your pocket. If you can avoid the Cross Medical Board or whatever they're called,
Yeah, I've heard that from plenty of other doctors myself.
Yeah, because they'll charge the shit out of you.
Yeah, I was looking at their prices. They quite literally charge an arm and a leg.
Mm-hmm.
Keep that in mind. Horses are
Calm
acting.
down.
Something's going on.
Snake, maybe.
Yeah, maybe a storm's about to roll in.
I think it was the gentleman sprinting by, just got Ziggy wound up. He's very much a horse that matches emotions with others. So if other horses around him are on the go, he wants to be on the go.
Yeah.
You're all right, boy. There we go. Yeah, look, he calmed down.
Anyway,
When...
I gotta head down to Blackwater, so you boys be safe, all right?
Yeah,
You too, Doc. Thanks again.
The wolves. My pleasure. Real quick, what do you boys do for a living?
I'm a private detective, mostly.
Gotcha. And what about you, fella?
I'm a pretty decent hunter. That's what I do.
All right. And where do you boys generally live?
I live in Rhodes.
I live up north, around the Heartlands. Usually, where I camp.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, your private detective work might get you some interest with her, and the fact that you live in the Heartlands. Both of y'all should look up Ada Lockwood. She's one of the state representatives. I'm sure she would love to sit down and talk with y'all, see if there's any issues in the state you guys have, or any suggestions on how to make it a better place.
All right, will do.
All right, you boys be safe. I'll see y'all around.
You as well. Safe travels.
You as well. Come on. Oh, God. Ooh.
Boy, that was fortuitous.
Yeah.
Man, Cal saved Barry's life there. Good old Cal.
Well, we got lucky at least.
We did. I don't think we could have asked for an easier encounter than that.
Nope. And we would have missed him if we made it all the way into town.
Imagine if we left just a little bit after that. Like, if we took our time a little more, we would have missed him along the road.
I know.
It's weird how things like that work. Coincidences or something. Really something sometimes.
Yep, that's why I always count my blessings. We've been having a lot of coincidences today, though, so
Yeah.
don't put it past anything. Just about everything we ran into today was related to something else.
It has been. So that was the doctor that was it Matea?
Yeah, Matea.
That's the doctor he doesn't mind working with. You can see why. Yeah, he's a good-hearted person.
Yeah, and he's not a member of the Cross. They're gonna run themselves out of business, that group. I haven't talked to a single person who's happy about them. It's funny though. I like Hope.
Yeah,
I've met Hope plenty of
she's
times.
nice.
She's nice.
You know, she adopted a friend of mine, Ruby. I don't know if you've ever met Ruby.
I met Ruby after that show we went to in San Benito.
Oh,
one
yeah,
time.
yeah.
The only time I ever talked to her though.
Cow. It's Friday. I had to do something. Had to do it. It was Friday. Gotta wake you up. Now, all we need now is to run into those men in Rhodes.
Yeah, exactly right. Well, at least you're healed up now.
Yeah, still lightheaded though. Probably not gonna be great with any of my weapons. Might
That's
have to use the
unfortunate.
shotgun. A little less room for mistakes with a shotgun.
Yeah, I'd say you're right. Yeah, let's get you something to eat. Maybe that might help you feel better. Raise
Oh,
your blood
yeah,
sugar
yeah.
a little bit.
Good old Rhodes, where Susie knows everybody here. Oh no, not the boing boing man. I'm too tired to deal with them, but I can't stand it. Hey, Spike, could you tell that
Hey.
man playing the mouth harp to stop? I hate that sound.
You don't like the mouth harp? I love the mouth
I
harp.
hate it.
Where is he? Let me have a chat with him. Oh, I can't hear him playing it. I have no idea where he is.
Good day to you.
Guess he
Howdy.
stopped.
Yeah, good. It's a good place. Rest.
I think that might be Ernest.
Oh, that's him. I know. I can already tell.
He needs to do better. He needs to do
Yeah.
better than that.
Yeah, he does. You know, he's in a good spot though.
Yeah.
That's the little trick of the trade. If I ever need to keep track of someone, that's where I sit.
Hello.
Let's read this telegram.
Yeah, I'm curious as to what it says. I think I already have an idea though.
I'd like a word, if you can spare the time. Thank you. Just name a place, when or if time allows. This could be a trap, or it could be a genuine request. What do we do here? Chat, roll a d20 for me. Well, it says... I'd like a word, if you can spare the time. Thank you. Just name a place, when or if time allows.
It's probably about what happened the other day.
Yeah, probably right.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess doesn't have anything to do with Ernest.
Or
That's
it
good, I suppose. Or maybe it does.
could be a trap.
You think he didn't have anything to do with that? But yeah, you're right. They might go after you.
I mean, they would, if they have any sort of grudge, I'd
They'll
imagine,
go after anyone in the group.
yeah. And they can clearly see that no one from the group is around. They don't really know who you are, supposedly.
Yeah. I'm gonna put that one at, I'm gonna assume they do, but they might not. So I'm a 50-50, probably closer to a 70-30.
We should go to Susie's house? Should I tell him to meet us somewhere?
Yeah, if you'd like to meet him.
Alright. See if he responds. I have a place nearby.
Okay. They might be a little preoccupied, so we'll see what happens.
Maybe, should we wait?
I don't know. I'm gonna. Kind of depends. I get kind of tired. Probably gonna go to sleep in maybe about an hour. I think that's about as long as I can keep my eyes open. So.
Alright. That's about the same. I want to show you something, though.
All right.
It has to do with the friend that I was talking about before I went unconscious. Hello.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Poor Ernest. He tried. He should be wearing something just completely different, I think.
He really needs to grow a beard. I sure hope he can. Poor kid's gonna get himself killed.
I could give him some of my paste, and I could grab some of the hair from the barber, give it to him, and just paste that on his face.
That might not be a bad idea. Better than nothing, right?
Yeah. Should I just go back and give it to him?
right along the back of the bank there. Hey, for all we know, he's meeting someone here. I don't know though.
Wait, you saw somebody riding behind there?
Yeah, back along the back side of the bank.
What'd they look like?
I didn't get a good glimpse at him. I'll keep my eyes open though, Barry. Could be our other friends.
Oh. I want to grab some food.
Yeah, I think you ought to do that before we get into anything else.
Yes, I'd like, get some of that, salted meat, please. Yeah, salted beef. Venison, too. I'll take both. I'm real hungry. Right? Don't give me that look. I'm a growing man, okay? I need food. I need meat. Alright? I don't know if we have the money to do this. I think I spent it all. Chat. Oh, we got enough. Can we get the venison too? That's the question. Can we also get the salted venison? Do they not sell it here? I think it maybe just is the beef. Well, alright. You're out of the venison, that's fine. But, I got my eye on you. Don't get... Son of a... I will start a rumor that you have bad beef here.
Barry, don't do that. Don't hurt the man's business. He's just doing his job.
He's giving me weird looks.
They all do that. They're all like brothers or something. That's just kind of the way they are. It's the way they were raised. They can't help it.
Look how close...
genetic
Hold on a
thing.
second, guys.
Their
Look at
eyes
this.
are all wonky sometimes.
I just ate that. That's all that it healed us. We were so close to dying, by the way. We were so close to just biting it.
Well, that person who was riding along the back of the buildings turned around and went the other way. Ernest is still on the bench, though.
He almost died, chat.
If you want to try and help him out, that's up to you. I'd be kind of worried about going and talking to him, though. Someone else rides through, you might blow his cover.
Well, that's a good point. Maybe we just kind of look and see who was riding through.
Yeah, we'll see if we can find him.
Oh, relax. I gotta admit, like, the stuff that Spike does is a
Barry,
lot
I
of
like your boots. Make those yourself? I've never seen them like that in the store before.
Yeah, I did. I made these.
Out of what? Deer or something? Or
It's tanned deer hide. It's not the best, but
it's the job done,
yeah.
right? I didn't know you could go in here.
Yeah, it's unlocked.
Not much of interest, but
Pretty smoky in there too.
yeah, it's kind of spooky actually.
I saw a horse out in front of the parlor house.
Now let's go grab a drink then.
Hello? Yeah, good to see you. Nice seeing you.
Howdy, miss. You look lovely this evening. You too.
These people all seem to be engaged in conversation.
Hi.
Whoa. Oh, yep, come on in. Yeah, this is the parlor house. Don't look so confused. I've seen you here like 50 times. I'm guessing
I think
maybe...
that guy showed up drunk. He must have been drinking at home beforehand.
Yeah, he looked real out of it.
Ah, good. We're fine.
What kind is it?
Fine. This is swamp fog. This is the kind you only get over in Lemoyne, I'd say.
You know, that might be Ernest's horse.
Might be right. Definitely wouldn't have left it there.
Yeah, if he has to
But-
run, he's in a bad position for that.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised that Wes caught him.
Right?
Because, jeez, man. He's in over his head. I honestly want to help him, but that'll just get all of us killed by the Damones.
I feel like
Most
we've.
likely.
I feel as though we probably helped him enough. I think unless something else comes up, we've done enough for him.
I agree.
He took our advice. It's not the best disguise, but maybe they won't be as observant as we are.
Well, typically they aren't, so.
Or they just act like they aren't. Ellie is, though.
Yeah, she doesn't talk much. You ever really spoken to her? Much every time I've
Oh,
ever
yeah.
done like a big group with her, she kind of keeps her mouth shut. Lets the Damones do all the talking. Actually, I've never really heard the Lyles speak much either.
Yeah, you gotta give her something to talk about, but she's generally the kind of person that only speaks when there's something important to say,
Gotcha.
which is a good trait to have.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, let me show you this place. If I can remember where it is. I actually don't remember where exactly it is. I think it's this right
Oh,
here.
did you end up sending Wesley a telegram?
Is this-
Or are you gonna...
I didn't. I think it's this.
Yeah, just a question of whether or not you think we'll be able to meet up with him. Especially,
Should I answer?
that's up to you. I don't know if we'll be able to meet up with him in time, though.
Yeah, they're probably busy.
If you want backup, then I'm the only guy you got right now.
Yep.
So
Okay, so it's
I just sent him one say
It's
you
this
can't
one.
meet today. Next time. Do it like around before you go to bed or something.
yeah. Let me just do it right now. I feel like that's not it. I feel like something doesn't seem. I feel like it's to the east of here, right? Like we need to go that way, don't we? Barry should remember. I don't, because I'm a dumbass. Twitch TV Livix, thanks for that follow. Buddy, I had no advertising in other people's streams, buddy. But I think it's nice that you're trying to do work for your brother. So I do think that's nice. Wonder if we'll say anything. Hello. That isn't him. I don't think. Is it him? It's definitely him. It's definitely him. Let me make sure I spell it right. Like, I think I know how to spell it. Yeah, okay. He's got an E. Yep, okay. Leslie Damone. Of course, we can meet up and talk. Just it's not going to be able to meet up today. But definitely in the coming days. Definitely soon. I'll let you know where and when. Take care, Wes. And that's how it's done. I definitely think it's him. Like, for a second there, I didn't know. I definitely think it's him, though. Have a good night.
All right.
It's between Saint Denis and Rhodes, okay. Alright, let me take a look here.
Sure.
That is Caliga Hall.
What he's writing.
I'm not sure.
Maybe it's his will. A morbid thought, but not an unreasonable one.
You know what? At first, when I got closer, I wasn't sure that it was him. But, I think I'm pretty sure it's him. Pretty sure. Having my doubts now.
No, I'm pretty sure it's him. Plus the way he's acting like someone who's hiding.
Yeah, he's not even talking. That's not gonna work out forever. He's gonna have to
Invest in learning a fake voice, too. I do.
I have a fake voice.
Like 5. The only issue is that I have all of them and all of my aliases.
I think
The
that
only
is
issue is
I think that is
occasionally
Ernest
mix and
for
match
sure.
the voices and the aliases, so I have to try and remember which costume, alias, and voice all go together depending on who I'm talking
There's
to.
somebody coming on the left. That is that's that big fella that was with the Damones.
Yeah, I was gonna say he was with the Damones, wasn't he?
Oh shit, what's gonna go? What's happening?
What do you want to do, Barry? I don't know if we should get more people right. Howdy.
How are we faring now? Any better?
Oh, almost died.
Oh, did you now?
Yep.
Yeah, we got attacked by
hey, Barry, I
wolves.
didn't see you in the dark. What the hell? You almost died? You okay?
Yeah, doing all right now. It was a bit of a good fortune riding down this way. Doctor, what was his name again?
Tobias. Dr.
Tobias
something.
Redwood. Yeah,
Redwood. He's a lawman too, isn't he?
Is he?
I don't think so. He said he's a veteran.
Oh. Well, I'm glad you're okay. It's, what happened? Some animal?
Yeah, a pack of wolves. We barely got out of that one
in
alive.
Rhodes?
No, this was when we had talked to you, Wesley, and your friends. We were heading back towards Valentine, and a bunch of them came out of nowhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep. Most
I'm
bled
sorry.
out. But
I'm glad you made it out.
yeah.
It's just like them two cougars.
Yep.
You know, you always make it.
Always make it.
Exactly.
But
Oh,
yeah,
man,
that's
the world will be a sad place without Barry.
no.
I agree.
I would.
So,
It would.
I don't take fond of many people, but it always gives me a little smile when I see you, Barry.
Yeah, absolutely. The huntsman.
I think Barry has that effect on people. Actually, I don't think I've met anyone who doesn't like Barry so far.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I bet those guys that I pushed around a bit today probably don't like me too much.
Well, luckily no one likes
they
them
probably
either.
deserved it.
They did.
I think you know who they are. It's those fellas that told Miss Ellie to cook food for them.
Oh, I was a couple of days back. I was with Laughing Dog, and we cornered them at the Braithwaites. He took a flaming arrow up his butt. His old pants out on fire,
Oh.
and then they dragged him through town.
I wish I
I
could have
was
seen
there.
that.
Well deserved.
Yeah, they kicked. They hurt dogs and they hurt women.
Yeah.
That native lady. Hope she's at peace now. Knowing that they got what they deserved. But Suppose there's nothing that can, mend that getting taken and beaten.
Yeah, them PD folk have been very nice to me, even though they normally don't like strangers. They was up in the mountains, had a little accident, and someone brought me back there. So forever grateful for them. So if there's anything, I'd help them just instantly without asking.
Oh yeah, they're good friends of mine. I was actually up at the reservation, and one of them came up there. I think it's the one that's wearing black today, and he was just starting trouble. And apparently, they chased him down, and
that Felix guy.
Yeah,
he's
Felix.
a loudmouth.
He jumped off a cliff and injured himself, and then he just the locals brought him back to the reservation again. I had to drag him out of there and leave him at a camp.
Well, you really don't deserve it, but them PD folk are too nice.
Yeah, they actually patched him up today after the fight.
Yeah, they did.
Wow.
They let him walk away. I was about ready to take him elsewhere and finish the job, but I guess at this
You're
point
about
we'll
to take
leave
him
it.
elsewhere and deliver them, right?
Yeah.
You always remind me of a postman, Mr. Valentine.
Yeah,
I must say.
I know you always bring that up. Maybe it's the blue.
I don't know.
I mean, it suits you.
Thank you.
I always thought it kind of looked like something that the policeman down in San Denis wear.
Oh shit! I guess you're right about that too.
Really brings out your eyes.
Does it now? Thank you.
Well, I'm thinking, is there any chance you fellas could join me somewhere?
Sure. Yeah, I actually sent you a telegram, but it's
Did you?
We thought we weren't gonna run back into you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they're all here. This isn't
I
good.
just thought maybe we could have a sit down. I have something to discuss.
With just me or both
I
of
mean,
us?
it depends on how much you trust Mr. Valentine.
Yeah, I trust him.
Okay then. You pick the place.
Well, we're actually
Wherever you feel comfortable.
we're heading somewhere that is pretty nice, I think. So if you want to come with us,
I would love to. Yes, thank you.
I was about to show Mr. Valentine.
Do you mind our friends join us? It's fine. We vouch for them as well.
Hey, Wes.
Sure.
Maybe you feel better with them elsewhere.
How about just you and Antonius?
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, fellas. I don't want to spook him. This is very important.
Hold on. Let me talk to you real fast.
Very well. We want to talk about.
Have me going around fucking circles all the time.
Well, that sounds like a talk I don't want to be a part of. Sounds like he's tired of riding.
Oh no, John is fine. I mean, I know when he's not in a good mood. I think he's all right. I don't know. He probably wants to talk about some stupid shit. Actually, John is. I don't know. You never know what he does.
Oh God.
Sometimes he just.
They're all here. This
gets
isn't
where
good.
He falls to the floor and just has a moment of his own. You know, once we went, just outdoor camp. We went just gazing at the stars. We didn't have nothing to do. I mean, it was the end of the day. So John here thought cloud gazing was going face down in the mud and playing with worms.
Oh. Ugh.
He's an odd fella like that, but he's funny. He's nice. He can be nice. He just don't want to piss him off, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, I had to run in with those two men. They were messing with one of my friends, so I jumped in because they were teaming up on him, which was not fair.
Okay.
That's good.
All right, you fellas, continue searching. Thank you. Connell, you go with them, of course. Don't worry about it. Stay safe.
Hey, Wes.
Yeah?
We gonna change Auntie Donna's, right?
What?
Gonna change Auntie Donna's?
If you wanna.
I mean, if we're not gonna use the place, then I'd like to grab Apricot from there.
Okay, do you fellas mind if we stop by and get his horse? It's jump over this hill.
Oh, okay.
All Yeah, I want to make you feel comfortable, of course. I don't want to have you, think we have any ill intentions. Because apparently a lot of people think we do when we don't. And I think you know that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
every
don't
time I've
feel
ever
that
met
way,
you,
though.
You guys have always been nice.
Yeah, that's always been bugging me, Barry, because we're always been. I mean,
what have we done?
From our side, we've been quite nice. We're given plenty of opportunity to even go in business with each other, but all we got was just some ignorant faces. So we were a little confused on that. And I mean, how far that goes, you are definitely out of it. Whatever that is, I don't know, but yeah.
It's not even going into business with each other. We just offered to coexist, seeing as we were using the same
Yeah, I know.
place to do some extra hard work,
I know.
It's we feel like people are stepping on our toes, and we don't appreciate it.
For no reason.
For no reason other than to be asshats.
Now, when you say stepping on your toes, that's not in the sense of like business competition, more of just making issue where there's not one.
Yeah,
like disrespect, right?
Disrespect.
Business ways, we offered our toes up just to, they can sit on our toes or work with our toes and have a little.
That's a weird sentence, Antonius.
Yeah, that was.
Oh boy.
You don't have a
I
problem
understand
with
the
business. That's the thing. They seem to think we're at some kind of impasse business-wise, but we don't. They can do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
Anyhow, sorry. Let's go.
Have you guys tried talking to the other folks about it, or?
I believe they have.
Of course we have.
We gave them multiple times, and all we got, they didn't even respond. They just stared into the darkness and didn't
They're
say
a brick
nothing.
wall. Yeah, they're a fucking brick wall.
Talking to a brick
one
wall.
of those days. Was that the day when I walked into the Bastille and you were all talking in there?
Well, yeah. You see what a brick wall there we're being?
Yeah, I can kind of see that.
You see how it agitates us, right?
I don't think I can see how that agitates you. I don't think that they meant it that way. To be honest, I think you're just both two groups that think the other one is out to.
No.
I think everyone thinks that.
That is what it is.
We never provoked them, but the first time they came at us with wrong information took me. Then the second time they take West because West told him off to leave our man alone.
They seem to have believed that we were after them, but really all we were doing was we're asking questions about Flanagan's because, well, we wanted to speak to Flanagan's. Then we heard this rumor about this white-haired devil. We didn't know what that meant when we were talking to you fellas at Valentine.
Mention once in a telegram.
We didn't know what. It was just a rumor we heard. Some white-haired devil. We thought maybe it was one of those strawberry devils.
The first time we met you, Barry.
Yeah.
First time we all met, actually.
It is.
Wow. What a nice loop
what
around.
a reunion, huh?
Look, and here we are.
Yeah, that was quite a. We were out of the loop at that time. We were just asked to talk to Flanagan's because, well, that went nowhere. We never got paid for that anyhow. Fuck that guy. But no, apparently they somehow took that as us looking into, them. They seem to believe that they're more important than they are. Sorry, Barry.
They're just they're just suspicious of everybody after what happened. That's all.
They're just real
It's
worried, I would imagine. I
they're
don't think it's
paranoid.
against you. Especially plus they even got distant family members coming out of the woodwork to try and get them. They just.
Well, they know about that.
I know they do.
Oh,
I just think maybe guys have been on the run for too long.
And it's like I was telling them. You guys were helping me. Ellie Mae was keeping notes of everything that she found about the uncle. Like I tried to explain that. It just, I don't know.
Yeah, they probably think we're incompetent, don't they?
I don't know what they think, but
yeah, just because we've been very passive, we've been transparent about everything. They probably believe that we're doing a poor job at striking back, while we're not really striking back at all. You see?
I think it's. I actually think it's the opposite. I think they believe that it's all a ruse.
A ruse.
Yeah, I think that they're just paranoid. Like I said, they think everybody's out to get them. That's what it
but,
is.
That's the thing. Like, we're minding our own business, and all we're hearing that we're after them. But in truth, it's just them who keep provoking us for God knows who. It just don't make sense. And yeah, we're gonna get a little irritated if that keeps on happening for no reason. If we keep on offering to work together, and they're just gonna be like, "No, you're after it."
I'm gonna be.
paranoid and all.
I'm gonna be
It's,
transparent with you. That when I first met you guys, I was suspicious of you, and they weren't.
Wow.
And it's
the
interesting
rules have changed.
how that is. Yeah, because I took the time to pay attention, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we probably look very suspicious. I mean,
Careful.
I don't blame you there.
We're just two innocent boys from Wyoming. What else can we say?
Well, now that sounds really suspicious when you say it like that.
Yeah, we're very innocent. What do you mean? I'm just a country
Look
boy.
out.
Oh,
Whoa.
Ellie. Oh,
Oh,
geez,
shit,
Ellie.
Ellie.
Do you mind if she joins us?
Sure.
All right.
I mean, don't want to leave her alone.
Wait. There's somebody on that horse.
Where?
This horse here. Oh. Wow.
Ellie.
She's very good at.
Oh, hey, that happened to me earlier.
Oh.
That
I
is
see
a
that.
skill. I mean, she's
There's
quiet,
fog.
but
You can see there's fog coming up.
yeah, she's really using that fog to her advantage. Makes sense. She's always quiet, so she's using that skill.
Come on, Ellie. We're going to Auntie Donna's to pick up apricot.
Yeah, Ellie is the most sneakiest of us all, I think. She hides very well.
Absolutely. Let's get to clear the air a bit, you know?
I think it just sounds like a communication issue.
I do
think you
too.
guys- I think you got to organize a meeting in a neutral location and.
No,
I think it's a terrible idea. Here's why. I think it's
we
a.
tried so many times. It's just a brick wall at this point. Like, and they keep provoking us. Like, at this point, I don't know what to do. We've told them many times that we don't want to step in each other's business if they don't want to work together. And so be it. But they keep just popping back and on.
I think.
You know, it's.
I think
Yeah,
that
I don't
the
know.
best course is probably just. I mean, unless you. I don't think you guys want to do anything violent, but
Yeah.
I think the best course is just to avoid them. I mean,
But that's the thing.
you
though.
tell me if
That's what
whatever
we've
you
been
tell me,
doing.
I could tell them everything, and they're gonna do what they want to do. I don't hold that much weight within the group. Obviously, I'm just too young.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's how we'd like for things to go if they weren't sending spies after us. Isn't that right, Mr. Beagle?
Yes, it is.
Uh-huh. I mean, we both
They actually
knew
haven't
that-
really sent me after you, to be honest. But
Uh-huh.
no. They're wary of you. They've talked about you multiple times. I'm glad we can
Sure they
finally
have.
clear the air about this.
Mhm.
But that's why I kind of have my opinions on it. You've known I was Spike Beagle for about a million years now.
Yeah, and
so
you've
who
probably
cares?
known that I know that you've been Spike Beagle.
Exactly, but why drop the act too soon, right?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose I
mean,
wanted to
Mr.
tease you a
Valentine
bit.
has a nice ring to it.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. The first time, the only reason I actually gave you that name the first time
This
I
is
met you was
great.
because at that point I was still wary of Barry.
Oh, really now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
be wary of Barry.
Because I had already had a run-in
Wary
with
Barry.
yeah, the wary Barry. I had already had a run-in with them a couple times. I took a couple risks trying to talk to him in
Yeah.
a saloon, and that's the name I gave him. And I was talking to Barry and Valentine that day before you two showed up.
Uh-huh. Don't have to explain yourself to us. Or maybe
Yeah.
you do.
I think I
really
might
do.
have to. Listen, I don't got any issue with you two or anyone else really at this point. I'm trying to distance myself from that. Been spending some time with Barry. I like him. He's a good kid. We get some stuff done together. I don't know.
Of course.
Actually, whatever happens, I don't want things to spoil between me and Barry.
Yeah.
It's probably the real
Hear
thing,
that,
huh?
Barry?
I think he heard you.
Careful, there's this guy, I don't know, he's looking kind of weird behind us.
Ah,
Just go
Asshole.
around. There's plenty of space.
You just right up ahead and leave this asshole alone. Before I lose my temper. You know, I actually got a good night's sleep. You know, it's yeah. Really?
Either they're gonna kill us,
Yeah,
or
I slept in a bed.
think this is gonna be okay. I don't know which.
Oh, I was in Rhodes. Doctor says I have something called tinnitus or something like that. Tinnitus or something.
Wait,
What's that?
the
I
ringing
don't know.
in your ear.
Oh yeah,
I would
that's the
know.
one.
I got the same thing. It's brutal. Trying to sleep with it, especially the first couple of weeks.
Can you fix it?
Hurts like a son of a bitch. Well, you can really only prevent it. Best way to do it is don't shoot a gun inside.
Whoa. That's why you
Wait,
need
this
to.
is your.
You need to get good with the bow, Spike.
I can't use. I can barely use a rifle. What do you use a bow?
Yeah,
also
it's probably.
I'll stick to my handgun.
Yeah, it's probably the best.
So there's no cure.
That's what the doc told me when I got it. Sorry to break it to you. What happened, Wes? You just shoot your gun too many times, or
After the explosion?
Something like that.
an explode? Oh God, you must have it bad then. I only got it mildly. How loud's that ring in your ear? Like, could you do an example of it for me, maybe?
Okay, fine.
Oh yeah, that's pretty bad. That's like fourth degree, I think.
They have different degrees of tinnitus.
Yeah, that's what the doctor told me. I have second degree based on the way I
Titties.
described it to him.
I don't know. Mine's gone down. It was really bad the first days, but now it's kind of mild, I suppose.
Oh, good. Maybe it'll tune down as time goes on, and eventually you'll kind of just ignore it, at least to the best of your ability.
Fair enough. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Might have to take some lessons in using the bow from you, Barry, because we have a bow at our camp for hunting, but at this point, no one has used it yet.
Oh yeah, I'll show you. I can teach you. I like to teach people how to use a bow.
Yeah, I've got a bow too. I found it in a hotel room in Valentine once, so it just found its way onto my back. I don't know what happened.
You've had a lot of weird experiences like that, Spike. Like the woman that you woke up in the room with that you don't remember going in the room with.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I relate to that.
I missed a
Jeez.
lady person.
Something like that. Only when the
A lady
liquor's flowing,
person.
which is a little too often.
Antonius cracks me up.
God damn. I like this guy. Let's, it's just up ahead. You can see it to your right.
What, really, Z? Oh, shit. Ah, shit. Took my voice. It's a doppelganger. Voice doppelganger. How you doing, man? We are in what could be a bad situation right now, but we're playing it cool. We're playing it cool right now. Like, these guys and my group have not had great interactions. I think that Barry might be okay, but I don't know. There's like I feel like it's like 80% chance it's gonna be okay, but then there's that 20% chance it could be a trap and we're gonna get murdered. Because Barry is, walking right into this. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We're here. We're present. Hey, Ellie.
Yes.
I noticed you're wearing red. I guess things changed, huh?
Yeah, suppose things changed.
Did you happen to talk to somebody about it?
No.
Well,
I
that's good.
decided that the issue is not a problem right now. There's more important things to deal with.
Gotta say, I kind of
Well, that's
I don't
good.
know. I kind of
Seeing
got
as
a
tangible.
stroll or
but I kind of
something?
prefer that sulfur smell of Saint Denis.
Ew.
Listen,
Gag up it.
Listen, I grew up in New York
me.
City, and then I lived in a fucking
yeah,
steel
shall
town
we?
for a couple years after that. It just smells like home to me. He goes nose blind to it eventually.
How are you feeling after that tumble?
Oh, okay there.
Feeling a little
I
bit
think
better?
I'm gonna call you Smokey from
Yeah,
now on.
we showed
All
that
right, fair enough.
I mean, he does
That's a
smoke
ni-
a lot.
I do smoke quite a bit. That's a nice horse you got there, Wes. What is that? I like the blue color on it.
Mm-mm.
It's a blue roan.
Uh-oh.
The hell's wrong with that guy?
Jesus, that's one of the squatters. Yeah, we're having a problem with some squatters. around
I
here
see
lately.
that.
Yep.
Just Christ.
I thought that was the dude that gives you
What
like
an
the quest stuff at the stables.
Yeah, that's,
What
that's
did
what
you
we
in
have
my
to...
apricot?
Okay.
Goddamn bastard!
Oh, he
Tony's-
deserves it. What
Yeah,
up,
I
Shaz?
agree.
How's it going, man?
Yeah, I just don't... I want to look presentable, so what?
Oh.
Okay.
Shit. Okay.
You should probably
Fair enough.
put that body somewhere though.
Maybe leave him out as a message to all the other squatters.
We have
Or
a
that.
place.
Feed him to the goddamn page.
I don't know. I like to cover my trails. Pretty.
Yeah, and Tony's put him in the you-know-what hole.
I had a squatter shoot at me while I was here by myself, so they
Come on in.
were pretty frequent.
Come on, yeah. Come on, I want to show you something.
I get that HUD on. See, sometimes the HUD comes back even though you
I
turn
was
it
with
off.
that with Luther before he died.
I'm sorry about that, Wes. I remember last time I ran into you was that day.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, we found a good spot, actually.
Where at?
East of here. Northeast of here. By Emma Ridge. Carved his name into a stone. And, gave him a good send-off. Gave him some... Ellie gave him some oat cakes, his favorite. Gave him some corn.
Oh, you liked oat cakes? Scramble Shanks likes oat cakes too. It's all he
Glad
wants.
it all worked out as well as it could. It's a horrible thing to have an animal suffering.
There you go, there he goes. Into the nighty-night hole.
Good. No one will see that. You don't need a trail of that following you anywhere.
No, you don't. Alright, where to, fellas?
All right.
Lead the way, Barry.
Let me look at my map. All right. Follow me.
Alright.
Wait, should we wait for Antonius?
Audience?
You're just getting uppercut.
Ah, there he is.
I think we just gotta go. Where's the trail at here?
New York City. Wow, never been there.
Uh-oh.
It's quite the place.
Uh-oh.
You said
There's
you're from
another
Wyoming,
squatter.
right?
Yeah.
Imagine.
He's going to look for his friend.
Don't. He went for lunch. Don't bother.
Yeah. Imagine Saint Denis and multiply that by.
I don't know.
Somebody
Are we
left
still
a-
shouting? There we go.
Left a little puddle of tomatoes, tomato sauce.
Oh yeah.
Floor there.
In the summer, it's
The
so
waste.
hot you can't even breathe. It's
Waste
up
of
to
good
like
sauce.
100 degrees, and then in the winter,
Knowing
it's
that
so
the reality
cold,
of
it'll
it makes
freeze your
it
balls
weird
off
though.
'cause it's right on
Me
the
of
ocean.
saying that makes it sound like I drink blood or
Yeah.
something. I'm not a
Jesus
vampire.
Christ.
Everybody
Yeah,
keeps
it's a rough place
saying
to
I
grow
am.
up.
I'm not.
Oh,
Gotta
I
make sure
forgot
you are.
about that.
Not a
Well,
vampire.
You're right. The owner of that tomato sauce was a goddamn waste as well.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Yeah, my apricot got a little hurt in that gunfight with them English pricks.
Oh really?
Yeah, he took a tumble.
Wait, when was that?
It's a couple of days back.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw Wesley dressed up like a sheriff in Valentine.
Oh yeah, he was doing that for a bit.
Don't know why he does that, but fair enough. Can't judge a man for his clothing style. Especially not after goddamn dawn.
He is a unique fella.
Doesn't talk that much.
No, he doesn't. Not even to me.
I'm not even sure if I heard him talk.
He usually says about 3 words, and sometimes it's the funniest thing you'll ever hear. I wish that I wish you guys could get along, because I think you probably like him.
Different, but
Well, from what I can see, they don't like us for no reason. So that's why we stopped trying. But they always pop back for some reason. Got them with that Daffy stuff. Daffy's long gone. We haven't seen him in ages.
That's really all it is it's just fucking Daffy. Just that whole thing makes them paranoid.
Imagine that. Getting paranoid over some goddamn hillbilly.
It's because he hired a bunch of people. At least that's what we were told, and we were chased for a while. Some fella shot and killed 2 of our horses, and...
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was a rough day.
Yeah, it was bad.
Sure, that's Daffy, but I mean, Daffy can't organize a thing if he could.
Really?
This place here. The man that did that, the man that did that supposedly was the one that was doing it, said that he was hired by him.
Oh shit. Okay. I guess that's enough information.
Could you confirm it with that fella?
Daffy's too much of a coward.
Like most of
Well, that's why you'd hire someone else to do it, right?
Goddamn, what kind of wagon driver kills horses or has them killed? What a goddamn excuse for a human being.
This is all information that I got secondhand. I was not there to witness it, but let's go inside. This weather is terrible.
Sorry, Barry.
Speaking of that Daffy business, little birdie told me that he blames me for him getting his eye cut out, which
Oh, boy.
doesn't bode well for me. Well, he's not going to do much on his own, but I'm worried he's going to hire some asshole to come after me. Like
Now,
for you guys.
before we start talking, I want to tell y'all this place belongs to a good friend of mine, and it was taken out from underneath her by 2 assholes that, just like all the other assholes in Saint Denis that own a bunch of businesses, they just took it out from under her family. This place belongs to Susie Quincy.
Susie Quincy? What the hell?
Oh, this is Susie Q's house. What do you know?
This is where she grew up. They pushed her parents and herself off the farm. They salted the ground to make sure their crops didn't grow. They did something to their cows. And now this belongs to these fellas named Rogers and Talbot.
Someone's fucking with Susie Q. They're gonna have a problem with us.
Exactly.
This house reminds me of my home.
They ought to have a problem with everyone. And how could you be mean to her?
I know.
Exactly. She's a beacon of hope for humanity.
And well, that's why I wanted to bring you here, Spike. I wanted to show you this is they're the kind of men I want to handle. I want to end what they do to people. And I want to make sure that Susie gets her place back and her family.
Yeah, let's make that happen. Susie is, well, sometimes a little too happy, but that's just me being very pessimistic sometimes. But
yeah, I think Tony's doesn't like to be reminded of what happiness is like, so it's got a problem.
Shut up.
Thing is,
but,
though,
yeah, she's got some good smokes as well. Christ.
I'm smoking one right now.
Yeah.
Best tobacco around. Also the cheapest, as far as I know.
It really is.
a lot of this stuff here is still theirs, but the goons that have been hanging out here since they took the farm, they've left some beer and whatnot. So feel free to take it.
No, it would. What's theirs?
Oh yeah, this box of beer right here, this is definitely, it belongs to the goons.
Oh,
They
Well,
just
by
come
all
here
means,
occasionally
then-
to
Oh, can you
guard the
grab?
place.
Yeah, maybe I'll take one. Fuck them.
Yep.
Wes, can you grab beers out of there, or is it a little too stuck in there?
Let me see here. Yeah, they make these too
Oh
tight.
god, that stew's still on the stove, and we ate that. Who knows how old that stew is? Maybe that's why I had
There you go.
diarrhea.
Ah, perfect.
I wonder if
Yeah,
Susie
why
got
not?
diarrhea from that. Oh no, I shouldn't have ate that. Ugh.
Oh wait, right.
Give it to me.
Fine.
It's fine, Wes. I don't care right now.
Well, let's drink to helping Susie out.
Also, don't eat that stew. Apparently, it's been there for a long time. Susie and I ate that and didn't think about it before. We thought they had just started cooking it, but now that I remember that I had some issues after eating it, I'm guessing it's been there for a long time. I thought it tasted weird, but don't eat that. Yeah.
Was it really salty? Because that sometimes happens out of nowhere with stew.
No, no, it was it tasted kind of strange, you know, a little off. I thought maybe the person just didn't know how to cook, but then about 2 hours later, I was just at the outhouse, hurting, hating my life. I thought I just came down with something, but
Oh
I think it was the stew.
Yeah,
probably.
Well, if you need anyone to assist you with this Susie Q problem, you can always talk to us.
I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
we'd be happy to help, Susie.
Yeah, let's go break their kneecaps right now. What do you think?
Yeah, why not?
I would like to do that, but she doesn't want it to be done that way. She's... So I've been thinking about a better way of doing it. I was thinking about how Rogers, Talbot, and Cornwall, they're three of the wealthiest men in New Alexandria, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're
I
awful
think so.
suspicious. Rich people like that are always very suspicious of one another, at least those types. So I was thinking, what if we figured out a way to pit them against one another? Get them suspecting one another of doing all kinds of treacherous things to each other. Get them fighting.
Like stealing some kerosene and then making it look like the other fellow stole it. whatnot.
Yep, exactly. I don't know how to go about it yet. I'm still working out a plan, but I think she would be okay with something like that.
I mean, if we can have a little talk with Auntie Donna's and then have someone smuggled in, take an extra wagon out, then they'll report it stolen. And
Yeah, I mean-
we're there on company business, so they're not gonna suspect us.
But the thing is, those big fellas, they don't do business with small companies like us. So we'll probably have to have another third party kind of open up that bridge
Yeah.
between.
We could rile up those assholes going up to the Wapiti reservation. They work for Cornwall, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that would be my guess, because they're really pushing on putting an oil rig up there.
Oh, you talking about Felix?
Yep.
Assholes. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we'll catch you back.
We'll have to find come up with
maybe
a
they're
nice
not gonna
little
kill me.
plan. I'm pretty sure we can use our company name to maybe deliver something and then nick an extra wagon without anyone seeing or smuggle someone in.
Yeah, well, as long as it doesn't bring any heat to Auntie Donna's.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't want your business getting pulled into that. Those men, if they get any idea of your involvement, they will ruin you, all of you.
No, we'll still be involved. I'm just
be more.
I just need to think.
Yeah,
if, this is
that's
the
what I'm
best
doing
approach.
too. Maybe we could all think of an idea. We'll have to take our
have
time.
The wagons. Yeah, we have the resources for it. Just probably not bring in the name, you know.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably.
Definitely. I don't want the business to get ruined. They will ruin that business if they find out. Those men have done less. Have done more against people for less. That's why I don't like them.
Absolutely.
But yeah,
So,
that's why I wanted to come here. That's why I wanted to bring Spike, and I'm glad that you all could be here too to know what I want to do, what I have plans.
Well, no offense, Barry, but you seem to be on your I wouldn't say on your own, but I don't know. It's we keep seeing this Angus fella and the other Wesley together as well, but no Tribble inside. No no one else. Just them. Have they gone off the deep end? Are they like? Are you on good terms? Are they all just gone crazy? 'Cause Tribble's not around. Have they split from the group? Two of them?
No, they're still it's still together. It's just, you know, Tribble does his thing and they do their thing when there's not cohesion.
Yeah, I just keeping them alone together causing trouble. So I think what they did the other day was very stupid. They tried to grab me in the middle of Valentine.
You shitting me?
In the middle of Valentine, they well, yeah, I approached Angus, and you know, Ernest told me that he'd been following him, which you know he did it pretty bad, I gotta say. Ain't too good at following me. That's probably why he hires you, huh?
So
That'd be so.
I was there the day that Ernest was following us. He was. I don't know why. But
Following you. Where are you talking about? When he got grabbed and fed to the gators? Well, you know.
I'm not sure if that was the same day. But he was.
No.
There was a time when Angus and I were riding around New Alexandria doing some hunting and looking at places that we might settle down in, and he kept popping up. Like every.
Sure wasn't a coincidence?
That's what Ernest tends to do. He tends to pop up randomly. That's his thing.
I think you would have told us if he was following you. We can assure you that we never hired him to follow any of you. Just want to make that clear.
I mean, I think 3 weeks back we almost killed him.
Oh.
Yeah, really? Well, none of my business.
Well, we started off around Annesburg, right? We didn't run into him there, but we ran into him along the path a couple times, and it could have been coincidence, very much so. But it was just weird. It was just odd thing.
I doubt what reason would he have to follow you?
I don't know.
That's what I don't understand.
Said he's good friends with Daffy, so maybe for Daffy.
Ah, right. Yeah, right. I told him to not associate with Daffy. He wouldn't stop.
I mean, I think Daffy saved his life once, no?
That might be it then.
Yeah, I mean, someone saves your life.
Oh.
I mean, I can understand it, but with the way that the group is, they're paranoid. Anybody shows up more than once out in the wild like that, it's gonna raise suspicions.
Ernest likes to hunt a lot.
Yeah. Barry, it sounds like, I don't know, it sounds like you're the voice of reason right now. And what happens is you go to sleep, and then Wes and Angus, they go off and they start stirring shit. They get all paranoid, and they see one guy too many times, and he knows they're associated with Daffy, or he's afraid of the Damones. You guys too, and they start trying to fuck around.
So they do distrust us and are probably planning something, right?
Well, I don't know if they're planning something, but seems to me like they distrust you. I'll be honest with that, and I don't know why. I don't know if they are worried that you don't trust them either, and they're trying to be preemptive.
Yeah,
you
after all
shouldn't.
of this, we
No,
definitely don't.
Here's the thing. I can tell you right now what I know, and that they're not planning anything that I know of.
Okay.
I know, but I have a feeling they might keep you out of it as well, since we're all on good terms. So
yeah, I think.
And that's probably best, because I don't want you getting mixed up in whatever's going on.
Really, I don't want to. Yeah, of course. It's just
I
that.
definitely don't want everything to tarnish that friendship.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I'll say this. They only ever asked me for information about you. They never asked me to do anything or anything more than that. All they wanted to know was if you were planning anything. It was even less about like what you were actually up to. It was always whether or not you were planning to do anything to them.
Oh, We don't appreciate it from his side either way.
I
Snooping
understand
into our
that.
business. He's being very nosy, isn't he?
I mean, we told him to just contact us if there was anything, but it seems he's just trying to. I don't know. And in the past, there's been a lot of people just spreading lies, so I don't see why he has the option to directly talk to us, but he just goes hears it from mouth to mouth from people, and stories change real fast around here.
Right.
Yeah, there were a lot of lies actually. Seen as when they tried to grab me in the middle of Valentine, all my family here showed up, had him at gunpoint, outnumbered. I still wanted to be diplomatic. I still wanted to hope that they had some sort of reasoning, So I called him off and we had a little chat. 3 of us, me, the other Wesley, and Angus. And I tried to clear it up that there have been a lot of lies going on about both us and the Lyles. Seen as there's a Luciano family going around. They kind of dress the same.
I think I've actually seen them. I confused them with some of the Lyles once, I believe.
Yeah, so apparently people think that we going around robbing stores and whatnot while we're operating a business
in front of the voting booths.
Yeah, all
What?
sorts of lies, which we're not doing. We
And
keep it to ourselves. We keep it out of trouble. We got a business to run.
Yeah.
Here's what I'll say. Are you? Sorry, this is a little bit of a tangent here.
Please go away. Anything I can clear
up. What's the deal with the Colts? What do you know about them? I'm just gonna come out and ask.
What do you know about them?
All I know is that apparently they're a huge gang going around, and I imagine I heard they're running Shine. Are they giving you guys problems? I know Angus is worried about them too, but he keep asking me to look into them. But if you guys are fine too, I'm worried that I go and look into them, it's gonna stir up even more shit.
I mean, I don't know what. Personally, I think Wes knows a little bit more since I've been just having these awful times of just not being able to sleep and just lying around. But that's off topic anyhow. But yeah, we just heard about them. I think some of us only seen them a couple of times, but
Actually, yeah, we did see them a couple times. The first time we saw them, though, is
but
around at Tony's. They came shooting at the sheriff's office.
The thing is, we always said we like to just not get into any conflict. If there's a way to work together, then that's fine. So
right.
Yeah, we
that's
just
what I
wanted
like
to
to
have
hear.
some kind of contingency.
Okay, cool. Just wondering, because they seem to be like a dark horse in all this. I don't know much about them, and I don't know if this is kind of like they see it as a three-way thing to some degree, but I think we might be able to help clear things up with them and get this on the right track. But I was just wondering if you guys think that they're a danger to everyone else too.
Oh, they absolutely are. They're chaotic. They're very chaotic.
That's an issue. That's going to be a problem for everyone involved in this shit.
They're absolutely going to be an issue, which is why I.
But you talked to them Colts?
I heard a rumor that they were robbing people. Is that true? Are they doing that?
Yeah, absolutely. We saw them. Me and the Lyles, we were in Valentine, and Tony's wasn't there when they came riding in, shooting at the sheriff's office. They had a sheriff hogtied on the back of the horse.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and then they rode out, and then this fella called Anton, this stalker fella.
Anton Talley, I hate that asshole.
Oh, he's stalking that guitar lady.
Oh, was that the one we were
yeah,
like?
we were trying to stop. We thought he was going to do something at her show.
Yeah.
So we were going to try and stop him, but she knows, so she had good security.
Yeah, I saw him with binoculars by the bank, creeping on her.
Oh.
Yeah, and we actually been looking for him because he went around spreading rumors that we were the ones who were shooting at the sheriff's office after the Colts, left.
I haven't seen him since that show, Spike.
Yeah, neither have I. He must maybe we haven't been taking the same train, or he's
maybe
different sleep schedules or something. I don't know.
Yeah, the thing is with them is, they were very rude. They were all like, "Excuse you," and "Fuck you, weirdo."
Well, what do they look like?
They wear gray vest, black clothes. I saw Ethan Colt yesterday.
What does that fella look like?
Is it Anton?
No, Ethan Colt.
Oh, okay.
He's a scrawny man, no beard. I don't know. He doesn't look like much, but I don't want to underestimate
Blonde
him.
hair, like yellow blondish, short.
I couldn't tell. He had a black hat on.
Huh.
Yeah, but we ended up having to kick him out of Valentine after they wrote back in. After Anton spread those rumors, they came back in. So we said, okay, this is the opportunity to clear up that little lie this fellow's, telling about us. So we grabbed our guns and we kicked him out of town.
There you go.
Yeah, Colt's left. We call him the Pussy Posse ever since.
So I take it they might have an issue with you guys from now on.
Well, I don't
know.
I ran into Ethan Colt yesterday, and I was trying to see if he recognized me, but he didn't seem to.
Well, good for you. Sounds like you won't have any issues from that then.
Yeah, this is just why we want to have a little eye on them, since we're not worried about the shine, because whatever they're brewing, it's fucking bathtub liquor. I tell you that, nothing compared to what we have.
Yeah. Well, as a show of good faith, if I learn anything about them, I'll let you know, especially if they're coming after you guys.
Okay. Well,
thank you.
Don't even mention our names, so.
I won't mention.
Yeah.
Listen, I typically
Okay.
don't mention people's names. I wait for someone to slip up.
That's
Don't worry
good.
about it.
I mean, if they stay on their side of town and we stay on ours, then it's all fine. I mean, I've never seen them around anyhow, so.
Yeah, I don't.
That's always been our thing. Leave us alone, we'll leave you alone.
I'm glad you my bluff, by the way. I had no idea you were actually spying on us. Or,
I wasn't really spying on you. I was tasked with spying on you, though.
Yeah, I figured it was something along the line of why
I
they
haven't
keep
seen
you around
you
after what
fellas.
you did.
I haven't seen you fellas in weeks, actually. It's the first time. So.
Yeah, we danced around you quite good.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I should tell you now. I ran into the Lyles when I was in disguise, but it was not to spy on them. I was doing some work towards finding information about those wealthy people I was talking about, and they might have recognized me, but my disguise is a fella named Mordecai Shit. So
Mordecai
What?
Shit.
Mr. Shit. Nice to
Shit.
meet you.
It's a very
Mordecai Shit.
inconspicuous name.
Mordecai Shit.
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 But yeah,
Okay.
if they think that I'm
That's Polish, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, probably Polish.
so if they think I'm spying on you guys, it's not. I was not doing that. I saw some weird stuff happening in Valentine, and I looked into it, and then I bumped into them, and then I left to go to the oil fields.
It's the first thing we hear about this.
Yeah, it's the first time we've heard about it.
Look, you don't have to worry about the Lyles.
Then again, like it's you, Barry. You could spy on us all you want. You know us. If you want to know something, we'll tell
I'll just
you.
ask you.
Yeah.
I'm the kind of person that, yes, you could probably lie to me, but I like to just ask people stuff before I make decisions.
Yeah, that's the thing.
More
Mr.
people
Angus
need that.
Yeah, they do. Mr. Angus likes to beat around the bush like the bush is on fucking fire, you know?
Well, you gave him a name, Basil Bush or something.
Oh yeah,
Basil
right.
Brush.
Yeah, we had no idea you were having a little reunion over there, seeing as you were in the public the other day.
When was that?
Oh, that is way. Yeah, that was when you told me, "What the hell are you doing here in Tony's?"
Oh, yeah.
It was by the telegraph office. It was public. We had no idea what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, I don't know either. That was weird. That whole
Yeah,
thing.
we didn't want to intrude. We were just doing,
I mean,
doing
I
stuff
kind
around
of
there.
intruded. I was being rude.
You were having a bad day, though.
Yeah,
We had a lot
it
to
was
do.
right after. Goddamn, did I ever finish that story about Dawn?
No, but someone told me the rest of it. I think something like you wanted to know where the cave was, because somebody was injured up.
There was a bear around, and my friends were lost. So in case they got cornered by that bear, we wanted to know where that cave was.
Yeah.
And all Dawn was doing was laughing and was asking $300. And then she said she didn't know where that cave was. That really pissed me off.
Yeah, she was kind of wasting our time. I asked her to point it because she just came from the cave. And
Did she
I
have
said,
a
"Okay."
patient by chance?
The George kid. I don't know.
Oh, well, maybe she. That doesn't sound like her. That's really weird. But maybe she was just dealing with something. Maybe George was not doing well.
I mean, if she would have
she
just
could
told
have
us,
said that,
yeah.
but she was still talking to us during that. She wasn't tending to him. She was just trying to bullshit us out of time.
Yeah, I was quite desperate, and I asked her, please point out the cave, and she said, okay. And then she said, it's right above the last orange strawberry. Some kind of funny joke about, where we were. So she was just, I don't know. We were really afraid for our friends, and she was being very.
It doesn't sound like her at all. No, I'm not saying that you're lying. That sounds very much not like her. I don't know what.
I don't know. I called her. I said she had a. I said she was what did I say she was?
I don't know. I just got real pissed off at her.
Yeah, I said she was morally bankrupt. That's what I said. Morally bankrupt.
That's a good line to use. Maybe I'll use that if I ever talk to
you
one
were
of
gonna
these.
say you just called her a bitch. That's actually worse. I like that, Wesley.
Morally bankrupt is it's a good thing to say to
Far worse
people.
than being a bitch, I think.
I mean,
she's supposed to be a doctor, help people, but she's wasting people's times while we're looking for friends. I mean, it's fair.
Yeah, I may have ran my mouth on her. Yeah, at some point I just got so pissed off I just called her useless. But she was being very, yeah.
Like I said, that does not sound like her. She must have been going through something. But
I don't know. I don't think she likes me. The other day in Rose just keep calling me a clown. I mean, a joke once or twice is I think she doesn't know where to stop. I think
Yeah,
that's
she's
a problem.
the kind of woman who doesn't know when to stop when teasing obviously isn't.
Yeah, that
Stop
was
laughing.
Yeah.
I mean, you were dressing like a clown though. I'll give her that.
I wasn't. It was the dust of the dust in roads.
Okay.
I
fine.
think this is another situation where a conversation might help. I know she.
No, yeah. Sorry.
What were you gonna say?
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't think we should just stay away from her.
Or do that, yeah.
Yeah, look, if all, she needs to come to us if she wants to talk to us. But so.
Yeah, she seems like she holds a grudge from the sound of it. That's kind of what I was worried. No, she had that, like, when she said that, well, fuck you. Like, I don't know, it sounded like she held a grudge.
That was to me.
Yeah,
well, I did call her a useless doctor.
Anyhow, let's move past that. I just wanted to clear that up.
She might have forgotten about it already.
Maybe it was.
Might be water under the bridge, you know.
Hopefully.
I hope so.
She's a good person. I'm sorry that it was an experience you had, but I've known her for a long time. It really doesn't sound like her. It's strange.
Yeah, we saw you two together, so we just wanted to give our side before you thought we were some kind of assholes. You know. Well,
don't eat that.
But,
don't eat that, Wes.
Wes,
don't.
I can make you some. No, I can make you some stew if you want.
You guys think I have half a brain, right? I mean, I probably do, but Jesus Christ, I'm just looking at it.
You poured loads of salt in my stew. So,
just curious because it looks like it's. I don't know.
Yeah. Take this word from me. Don't ever let Wesley cook. He throws a bucket of salt in your stew.
Is that bad, huh?
Yep. And I'm gonna keep bullying with it.
All right, fine. But this thing, it looks alive, so you should probably kill it before it spreads.
It's like solid. It doesn't even look like stew anymore. Christ.
Goddamn.
So is that what you guys wanted to talk about?
Oh no, the dog thing. God no, that's just casual conversation. We
No.
just wanted to.
I mean the stuff with my friends. Is that what you wanted to?
We just want to make sure that they're not going to try anything because they broke the peace by taking Ernest. They really did. So we came to an agreement.
What was that all about?
We came to an agreement, that he was not to be touched.
Yeah, you say it.
No, I'm sorry. You say it. I'm just venting.
No, I mean, you was in the situation, but from what I gathered, my brother here told Angus that Mr. Ernest was under our wing for the time being, and then just now we hear that Angus tried to kill Mr. Ernest.
I can only tell you what happened when I was around, and Ernest was definitely following us for one reason or another. And I don't know if that continued after I left to go back to my camp. But that's all I know.
Well, he's a goddamn son of a bitch. Anyhow.
He's a rat, is what he is.
Ernest, that is.
He's a fucking rat. He's gonna get us all killed.
Causing trouble. I mean, I'm still pissed at Angus. I mean, he could have, once again, he could have talked to us before. I mean, killing a man after we told him he was under our wing. I know Ernest didn't make the smartest move, and I don't like Ernest either. Goddamn disrespected us as well, but yeah.
I'll fall on him.
I don't know.
It's just another situation where Angus doesn't talk to us and just takes it into his own hands, thinking we won't. I mean, this is the provocation after provocation, and you know,
I don't know how to handle
bully
this.
An animal once or twice, it might not bite, but once you start poking it, you know, with a cattle prod,
Guys, can you roll a
it will
d20?
kick you in the goddamn face.
But we're not here to vent out to you and all that bullshit. We just
No,
wanna
I'm
make
just
sure
saying that it's very annoying.
Oh, Shay.
Barry, do you think you can talk some sense into them? Do you have enough sway that maybe you could be the bridge between all this? I'll let them know I'll also let him know that you guys are perfectly fine, but I think he trusts Barry a hell of a lot more than he trusts me.
Here's the thing, though. I can try. I have my doubts. I don't know that they take me seriously.
Well,
I don't want to get Barry into trouble. I think we need to leave Barry out of this. But
Barry is in a situation like Ernest is. I don't.
Yeah,
want
he's
him
just
to
in
end up
between.
being
In
Ernest.
between.
Okay. Well, I'll do my best to pass on to Angus that
Thank you, Chad.
don't want any trouble with him. I won't even tell him that we. Barry, should we tell them we ever had this meeting? Because I'm worried that the way he's acting, I could get myself killed just by telling him.
Yeah, they're paranoid like that.
I'm getting nervous for myself now, you know?
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
we can keep this all. We
it's
can
fine.
keep this all under wraps from our side. don't
Anyhow,
worry.
is there any other people we need to look out? Did he send other people after us?
Yeah, did he?
I think he's only probably sent me after people.
I mean,
That's it.
there's Richard Hart. I'm pretty sure Richard Hart.
Nah, to be honest with you, no, they did not trust him. They almost killed him.
That was a long time ago, though.
Yeah, it was a long time ago, but Richard Hart was asking questions about us, and then that same day I got taken, so pretty sure he
think
tried asking. He didn't get much. That's probably why.
I'm gonna be honest. I think that you getting taken and all that probably my fault because I had just met them, and they told me their whole story, and at that point is when I was suspicious of you both, and I think that's
fair
why
enough.
it happened.
Just understand one thing: we're not weak. We're not gonna back down like some puppies asking them to leave us alone.
Yeah,
there will be war.
Yeah,
there will be war if they want it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Keep pushing over.
I'm not gonna have someone step on my toe once again because my toe is getting quite big and it might grow out of my boot.
I
Just
understand.
hope to know that if they get themselves killed, Barry, that you won't be too mad at us. We're just defending ourselves at this point. I've tried to be a diplomat. I've tried. He is a brick wall, that man. That fucking Highlander, I tell you that.
I'll do my best.
Today is Ernest, and next day it might be us, with him being paranoid like that.
Yeah, I saw them actually in the bayou. They were chasing a fiery wagon. I recognized them because, well, I don't know if the other fellow was Angus, but I recognized your friend Wesley's outfit. He was wearing a white hat, like he was pretending to be a lawman.
Because we
Oh.
saw him in Valentine.
Yeah, we saw him in Valentine before. He had a lawman hat on.
Interesting.
You
So
know
they
what?
were chasing a
I
fiery
think the
wagon.
most unfortunate part about all this is that you guys could all get along and actually do something worthwhile.
I think
We
we're well
tried.
past friendship. I think we're well past
No, I
friendship
know,
with Angus.
and I
but
understand why.
We just want to be left alone is all.
There are a lot worse people in the state, that's for sure.
Exactly.
Exactly. I
Yes,
mean, the
just
other day we went after them pompous assholes.
Yeah, why don't we all just band together and kill those assholes? I like it.
Why not?
Yeah, and the Quincy thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tired
You
of
know
those kinds of people.
If we're gonna focus on that, we don't want to, have someone plotting against us behind our backs while we're actually trying to help people out.
Look, I actually don't know what they're doing. I can tell you that as far as I know, nothing is going on. But
That's
who
good.
knows?
Thank you.
Who knows?
I appreciate that.
Yeah, well,
I'm
I
gonna
think
try
that
to talk
about
to
wraps
him.
it up, you know?
I'm gonna try
About
to talk
wraps
to
it
him.
up. Yeah.
Just be careful the way you word yourself, Barry. Don't be like Ernest.
Don't be like Ernest. Yeah, don't be like Ernest at all. I would have rather fucking died than talked.
I don't even know how do I begin to not be like Ernest.
What,
can't trust him.
You want to know something? Did Ernest? Yeah. Well, this goddamn bastard ran off on us again, and seemed like I don't know. It was like a time of where we weren't sure what he was doing. He just kept popping up once again, and we're just sitting in our camp having an off day, just sitting and cooking stew. Son, we hear this gunshots ringing. Ernest, right in our camp. So we thought he was spying on us. Turns out he was lucky because Ellie was gathering information on some telegrams and saw that someone was missing, and Ernest was looking into it, and it was nearby. But
oh yeah, a Moonstone Pond. There was someone missing there quite a while ago.
What?
Yeah, quite a while ago.
I told you this bit of information because I thought it correlated with the uncle stuff.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, they saw someone who was delirious walking by there.
Yeah.
Well, Ernest was looking into that, got attacked by wolves, and stumbled into our camp. So we thought he was spying on us again.
So
I think Ernest is just really stupid and is, I don't know, really unlucky and stupid.
Ernest's flaw is he's way too curious for his own good. I've had this conversation with him, and he even said that curiosity is going to end up getting him killed, and look what almost happened.
He's a cocky bastard too. He thinks too highly of himself.
Oh yeah, because I said that whole curiosity kills the cat thing, and he was like, well, cats have 9 lives. So.
Oh wow.
That's exactly what he said.
Smug bastard. Yeah, that's gonna get himself killed.
Well, what life is he on now?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
You guys are talking 8.
No. He's on his last life.
Yeah, I mean,
would that be the 9th? Is that the 8th or the 9th life? That's really the last one. Does it die 9 times, or does it get to die?
Well, if he has any spare, we'll take those too.
Fair enough.
Because you cannot trust him at all, Barry. I'm telling you that.
Oh,
he
boy.
may look innocent and whatnot.
Speaking of Ernest, I do have a tell again from him. I'm just going to tell you about later.
Okay. Let's check that out later. But yeah, I think that
Poor
about wraps
Ernest.
it up, fellas. We don't want to take too much of your time.
All right.
Can I, Wesley? Can I talk to you alone about something?
Oh,
Just outside. It doesn't.
Sure. Absolutely.
Go ahead, Barry. Tony, I'd just like to say that just want to apologize for any trouble I might have.
Hey, what were you doing yesterday
What?
over at the NYPD? It looked like you were doing some kind of, I don't know, like maybe a ritual of some sort.
I don't know.
At least that's what they suspected.
Yeah, this, people call me stupid sometimes. They think I'm too superstitious. But, you know, I got cursed when I was younger by this old lady I stole cigarettes off of.
Oh.
Yeah. She said some bad words pointing at me, and, I don't even know what the curse is, but something bad.
Maybe the curse is that everyone is suspicious of you, even though you're not doing nothing.
Well, maybe that's, I don't know, maybe I'm up to no good sometimes.
I mean, who isn't?
Yeah, my mama, she came from a land far away.
There is
She
taxation.
told me something about these runes. It means something to me, so I had to put on my body to protect me. You know, she these were ruins of her culture.
Oh, I see. Did you tell Shadow about that? Explain it to him.
Nah, I didn't. I didn't think. I didn't bother. He seemed awfully sure of my incompetence in the matter, so I don't care what people think of me.
I think he was just he's a council member, so he's just really trying to make sure that he does his job. I think if you were to approach him now about it, he might hear it out a bit more.
He seemed awful. He seemed awful in a rush to get me off his land. I think he wanted me to fuck off.
Oh yeah, they're like that if someone trespasses, and it's understandable.
Yeah, that's my bad. I didn't know exactly where I was standing.
General rule: when you cross the tracks and head north, everything above the tracks, that's
Right.
their territory.
Yeah, I think I was awfully sleepy. I didn't realize which side of the tracks I was on. If it was north or south.
Yeah, you look like you're in a bad way, and I wanted to talk to you privately because I don't know if they know about it, and I didn't want to put you in a position where you have to explain all that to them.
Yeah, they didn't know I'd go do that kind of ritual stuff. It's so kind of. I mean, we were raised Mormon. I tell you that. He's not gonna like that. I think.
Yeah. So.
But that's my. We don't have the same mama, my Aunt Tony's. So. Yeah, we. Yeah.
You still planning on doing it?
I was trying to talk to anyone out there, be it Thor or Odin or whoever. I mean, I saw his raven, so probably I thought. Not that I'm a believer in all that stuff. I just think there are signs out there of bad omens, good omens.
Yeah, of course. Did you still want to? Did you finish it though? It seemed like they interrupted you.
Yeah, they interrupted me.
Well,
Reading some verses. So.
Do you know where that cave is now, up in Big Valley?
Oh, that cave?
The one that you wanted to know about.
The cave in Big Valley. Yeah, I think Kano, he's gonna show me that. He knows where it is.
All right. I was gonna say maybe you could do it there. No one will bother you.
Yeah, you're right. I just really want the ringing to stop.
And then there's the cave in Elysian Pool, but that is people go in there a lot. But a lot of people don't know. And there's a path. When you enter it, it looks like there's a pit to your right. Everybody thinks you'll fall to your death, but you don't.
Oh. Yeah, we've been there. Yeah, there's behind the waterfall. We passed through there. We got awful soaked.
Yeah, so in that cave, right? When you first go in there, you climb up the cliff. You end up on that path along the stream that comes through there. And to your right, there's a crevice. It looks like it's like a deep pit. Looks like you'd fall to your death.
Oh. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think I don't like heights so much. So,
Okay, yeah, but don't let it fool you. You can walk down there. There's a tunnel down at the bottom of that a lot of people don't know about. You can go in there, and there's a bunch of different little paths that go into a deeper pit. Don't fall down in the pit, but there is a tunnel down there that's private. A lot of people won't find you. If you want to do the ritual, it's a perfect spot.
I appreciate it. Yeah. I mean, around here, people aren't going to take too kindly to that kind of stuff.
Nope.
It's not very Christian-like and whatnot. And
that's exactly right.
Yeah, I appreciate you sitting down here with me. I don't really know who to talk to about this because I don't want my brother to think I'm weak.
What up, BVH boy?
Not that my brother's. I don't know. Yeah, I think I just need someone quiet to try my best.
Yep. Yeah, if you need to talk to me about that kind of stuff, I don't know anything about that, but I've had some things happen to me that other people would call bizarre, and
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know how useful my ear is gonna be, but I can lend it to you whenever.
Of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want to do that ritual, use that
Yeah.
tunnel down there. No one's gonna know. They all think they're gonna fall to their death. Just have your lantern ready. Make sure you hold it close to where you're walking. Don't go there tired. You can still lose your footing. You won't hurt yourself. You won't die. But
Yeah.
remember, it's right. It's in that entrance. I think you probably know what I'm talking about. It's to the right.
Yeah.
It's like a
right. There's
crack.
There's a crack that you crawl under. There's a bedroll to the right.
Yep. Yeah.
You continue down, and there's a big
I would use that. I don't know if it's a proper spot for that. I don't know if you need a specific area, if you need to be outside.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, but if I were doing something that I didn't want anyone to know about, I would go in there.
Yeah. Thank you. I will. But please don't tell nobody that I'm superstitious.
I won't.
You're gonna use it against me.
No, I won't say anything. That's
I don't
why I
even
brought
like
you
that
out here
word.
to talk about it. I didn't want you to have to say it out loud in front of them.
Yeah, they don't know what happened when we met yesterday. They don't know about that.
All right.
I'm trying to want to keep that way.
Of course.
Yeah, I might look mighty stupid dressed up like that, didn't I? Yeah, I think, yeah, appreciate it.
Yep.
It's,
That's all I wanted to talk about. But
yeah, it's I'll get some sleep these days, I'm sure.
yeah, I mean, that was a weird situation that you were
Yeah,
in.
that sounds like those kids.
Yeah, I think I was suffering from a little, sleep deprivation. So.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
That'll do it. Make me do crazy things. That those things.
I don't think it's crazy.
It's one thing when the kids are going around robbing people because they don't know any better. But once a grown woman is doing it too, you're gonna get some enemies.
I don't understand that part of Forcer just.
The onions, or what is that?
What, sorry?
Oh, sorry, I was just looking in this basket.
Those are onions.
They look like weird onions.
Onions?
Kind of look like pear onions.
Pear onions? Never had pear onions.
Don't
What
eat
do you
that.
mean?
I don't know what they are.
It might be a new fruit though. It sounds good.
Don't no, Spike. Don't eat that. I think it's just they might be bad and
Yeah, maybe
deformed.
they are bad. Yeah, you might be right.
Mr. Spike.
Yeah.
Since you know we're into shining, would you like a little taster for the apricot?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay. Let me grab a flask here.
There's still water here too. Look at all these. They need to clean this out. It looks like they didn't drain it since Susie's family was here. There's a bunch of mosquito larvae in there.
You
Gross.
giving them a mason jar or? Oh, thank you.
Oh, you know what? Oh man.
Yeah. You see, the mason jar is what makes it stand out. You see, most people have jugs.
That's damn good. That's what it's smooth.
What is that? Sliced
apricot,
up
you said?
carrots or hot dogs? I don't know. Is that sausage?
Yeah, I like that. This is some of the better shine I've ever had. You guys really perfected this recipe.
I appreciate
it. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been busy.
Yeah, clearly.
We have one called sourpuss, a little bit of hint of lemon, and there's the Ellie's thing. It's
forbidden apple or forbidden
fruit. Yeah,
which is
forbidden fruit.
Which is apple.
Just apple. Yeah.
Forbidden fruit. Yeah, it's because Bible shit and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys got a name for your shine? Like, where do you sell the shine out of? Like, are you guys gonna run a bar? Or are you just kind of ferrying it around with your shipping company? Yeah, you
Don't
know
get
what?
too.
You know what? I realize you might be a little skeptical. I'm just curious because if you found your own bar or something like that, you'd probably be. People will be knocking down the doors to get in, and I'm not just talking about the lawmen.
Taxman especially. He's
What
gonna be
are
knocking
these
down the door.
things? Why are they leaving them everywhere?
All right, we'll do. Yeah, don't worry. I won't say too much. I don't want any trouble with you. I hope this meeting could kind of clear the air between us. I have no issue with you, and I don't want to do nothing against you, something like that. So.
Of course not, Mr. Valentine.
Oh, that's careful with that straw. That will set this whole place on fire.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Oops, better kick that away now.
Oh, that. Careful.
No, I think I kicked it away, didn't I?
Clear water revival. I like that. I like that. Good
There you
name.
go. God damn.
Well, I should probably get back to my camp and get some rest.
All right.
Oh, absolutely. I think that about does it. I'm sorry for keeping you here too
Yeah,
long.
no, it's fine.
No,
I was
it's good
actually-
to do this.
I was actually about to head to
Yeah.
bed
Yeah.
myself. Barry, I gotta talk to you a little more just about something else. I'll ride with you to your camp, all right?
All right. Yeah,
Alright.
of course.
Let's go get our horses, then we'll be out of your hair.
Hey, Barry,
Yeah.
you want some for on the road as well?
Oh, I'd love some. Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you 2
All right.
because it's you.
Maybe I'll split it with a friend. Sit down. Maybe I'll split it with Susie.
All right, that was wonderful.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Antonius.
There we go. No problem. Anything for you. Yeah, let me know if you run into trouble with them pompous assholes or anyone, and maybe we can all shit on that idea to help Susie out.
I like that.
I like Susie.
Yeah, she's one of the kindest people I've ever met.
Yeah.
Worry about her. Hup.
Yeah, she people want to do her harm. That's kind of don't sit too
Yeah.
well with me. It's gives me a bad taste in the mouth.
I mean, look at this place. It's
Yeah.
beautiful. I wish you could still live here. It's unfair.
Fact.
Sounds about right. Well, fellers, thank you for the opportunity to clear the air.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
good
I
chat.
appreciate that, Barry, and hopefully it doesn't trouble you that much. But
Yeah.
I'll do my best to talk to him, but like I said, no promises.
I
It
understand.
ain't on you
It's still-
anyhow. Either case.
Whatever happens, we'll go along quite well. So
Yeah. Yep.
Just
All
be
right.
careful how you talk to him. I don't want you to end up getting hurt, Barry.
yeah.
All right. I'll do my best.
All right. See you folks around.
Yep.
Stay safe, all right?
Yeah,
You too, Mr. Beagle.
last we heard those fellas, the ones we were talking about, they were up in Valentine, so they could be elsewhere now, but who knows?
Absolutely. Well,
Yeah, if
Mr.
you
Quigley,
find
Mr.
them-
Beagle.
Yeah, sure. You find him, shoot him for me.
Yep, already
Absolutely.
did.
You know what? I'll shoot him
But I'll
twice.
gladly do it again.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you know what? I'll stick my double action up their butt and pull the trigger until it goes click. You know?
I
Real
like
nice.
it.
Wait,
like
the gun or the butt?
Yeah, I'll click their butts real nice. I'll click their butts.
Oh God, what? I'm sorry I made you say that, Wes.
Yeah.
Don't ever
no,
say that in
it's-
public.
No, I think
I don't know what that even
I won't.
means, but
nope.
it sounds like something
yeah.
you wouldn't want to say around Valentine or anywhere. It's gonna
don't
stay
worry,
on
I-
this farm. It's where it's gonna die.
Yeah, I won't be clicking no butts. All right. Just
Wait, what did he say?
Nothing.
nothing.
No.
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
What are you?
Mind your own business, asshole. Get out of here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I just heard it's gonna die here. We ain't left the place yet.
Yeah, well, we
All
put
right.
it down. It's dead.
See ya.
See you, folks.
Yeah, you take care.
Hey, see ya.